Alex Gamer11 just subscribed. Glad to see the abyss of work didn't claim her Artemy 293 heart. L0 up underscore gar0 you just subscribed. Artemy 293 Dorat Artemy 293 Dorat Artemy 293 Dorat Artemy 293 Dorat Artemy 293 Dorat
Hello, guys. Hello. Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck? Why is there an echo? Why is there an echo? Wait, you guys hear that too? Why is there an echo? Wait, is it gone now? There's no more echo. Okay. Guys, when do we not start with SCUFF? Oh, I see what's happening. Hold on. Okay. So, remember when all of my throws weren't like working a couple streams ago? It's because there was an update to like the throwing system. Apparently, all of my audio is getting fed through the throwing system. So I don't know why that is. I don't know why the update is doing that. That's so weird. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that. But I literally just updated it and everything is coming through my tits. Yeah, everything is coming through the tits application. That's so weird. I don't know why. Okay, yeah, surround sound with the tits. That's okay. That's okay. How you guys doing? How you going? We had a freaking late start today, guys. I wonder why. Not because I was being held hostage at work or anything like that. Coming through. Do they speak now? They do. They do. Yo, Vane! Thank you so much for the resub for 3 months. No, for 4 months. Thank you. Thank you. Oh wait, I saw that Loop did too. Loop, right. Holy shit, thank you so much for 23. And Blitz also, wait, 9 months! Look, glad to see the Abyss of Work didn't claim her. Y'all, thank you so much for 9 months. Right. You can name a sub baby if you want. Now that you've hit the 9 months. But welcome in, guys. Welcome into the late night stream with Artemis Luna. Thank you for the lurk. How's my favorite VTuber? I'm doing good. See, now my throws are working again, and I'm like, fuck, regrets were made. Just the time for I have to get ready for work today. Oh no, I'm sorry. I will. You know what? I just tagged out of work, so you know, I guess that's just how it is sometimes, though. But oh my god, all of this shit is getting freaking redeemed. Okay, I just want to make sure nothing else is also being weird with audio stuff. Okay, no. I think that's the only thing. I don't know. I gotta look in to see why that's being played through the freaking application. But yeah, again, apologies for the late stream. I was kidnapped by work. Again, there is a lot of stuff that was happening, so it was one of those like last minute things because it's like a long weekend because it's Easter weekend. So not a lot of people are gonna be at work tomorrow. So that's why they were like, we have to get it done today. And I was like, son of a bitch. So but yeah, we have a new director because our last one got fired. And then so we were meeting our new director, and then on top of that, our deliverables for our contract needed to get sent up. So we were all scrambling to get our resumes and all of our like accomplishments from work together, and we had to send that up today. So it's like, yeah, it was a fucking lot of shit, but Reza, thank you so much for 25 months. Thank you. How you been, Reza? Are you stuck at work? I feel like sometimes you're always like stuck at work whenever I start stream, but that's usually like 4 hours ago whenever I start stream. Ari was sent to the shadow realm. I was, man. I was. Good morning, Jules. How was your nap? Did they at least do the right thing and elect you as the workplace overlord? No, they didn't. They didn't make me the overlord though. But they did put me in charge of trying to get all of our accomplishments together, which thankfully, because I am somewhat organized, not always, somewhat, I actually have a tracker of all of that stuff. So I was able to at least pull from, I think it was like 27 pages of an Excel document and put it into thing. Y'all, thank you so much for the hype train. Wait, what? Oh, Jeb Spizzes, thank you so much for freaking 20 months. And Ian, thank you. And then, wait, oh my god, wait, what's happening? What the heck? Oh no!
Yo,
Oh
it's
no! Wait, it's sick. I feel like dying. I woke up this morning. Oh no, we're not supposed to get this sickness this week. Wait, guys, thank you so much for the hype train and all of your resubs. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. What do you do as a job? Don't worry about it. But yeah, don't hold up. I'm online for a wait. I'm online for a live VOD. Oh, wait, is this actually your first time catching it though? No, it's not. It's not your first time catching it. I just happened to start late. That's all. That's all. Now I gotta drink some medicine and pass out. Hi, Fire Monster. Please take care of yourself. Yeah, if you got the sickness, please take care of yourself. What? Gary says, thank you so much for the biddies. Wait, what the heck, guys? Is Prime Sub not announced anymore? In regards to, like, for me? Like, on my channel? Like my little Streamlabs thing. She does, obviously, maybe she kidnaps us to work for her. Chatters are down with the sickness. I just subby. Oh, wait, I didn't see it though. Maybe it's, wait, Volver, thank you so much for gifting a sub too. Wait, I didn't even see yours. Yours didn't even pop up. What the heck? Oh no. Well, if you did, thank you so much for your Prime. Thank you, thank you. I really, though, I do be watching VODs for like the past 4 or 5 chapters. Oh no, that's okay. So I'm still dealing with a sore throat since last month. Well, I'm dealing with allergies, so I mean, I stay congested like all season long. So it do be like that though. Hi, Dagaropa, how you doing? There's a Vidstrom and Reactor if you still haven't seen it yet. I have seen it. Wait, I thought I mentioned that last time. Did I not mention that last time? I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Is it the Musan Pro one? Oh yeah, the popularity vote. Yeah. I did see that. It's obvious as well, most likely. Probably. Oh shit, thank you guys for the freaking keeping the hype train going. What the heck? Thank you guys. What? Zero, thank you. Thank you so much for the resub. I've been doing good. Wait, Ethelene. Wait, 9 months already? Missed a few in a row, but glad to be catching you live again. Yeah, thank you so much. Wait, it's been 9 months already? Wait, no way. In no way. That's crazy. Have you seen the new NIKKE 2.5 teasers yet? I have seen some of them, yes. I have seen some of them. The biggest thing is, and I put this on my caption too, and there should be like a Streamlabs thing about no chapter 36 spoilers. So the reason why I haven't mentioned much about it in the Discord is because I feel like it might spur some discussion because I'm not at a certain chapter yet. That's just my assumption. I'm not making any assumptions though. I'm only on chapter 35. I'm 1 chapter behind. I haven't tackled chapter 36 yet. So it's in my caption and I'm waiting for the message to pop up so I can pin it. But yeah, we're close. We're close. But hi Spence, how you doing? Do we have plans to try 36 before anniversary? Yes. But my problem is I am still very, very much behind on CP. Even though I finally got past 301, and so there was a little bit of a bump. Looking at the previous clears of other people that have done 36, I am not in a comfortable spot. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Wait, Reza, what the heck? Wait, Julius!
_fool just subscribe.
Wait, guys, thank you so much for the gifted subs. What the heck? Oh my god. Hype train. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I guess it is still my birthday month, so we'll take this as a celebration. We'll take it as a celebration. The train doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. I feel like you should be good with having finished 35. Level 4. Oh shit. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for the gifted subs. And if you caught a gifted sub, make sure you say thank you to the gifters too. Thank you guys. Thank you. But yeah, so that's my biggest thing is like I'm not at 36 yet, so I don't know if there is a lot to talk about with 36 in regards to some of these events that are coming out, but I at least wanted to do Mudfish and then of course 4 Flavor, get that out of the way so that come the live stream, if there is anything that's going to be talked about, that I at least have some context. So yeah, today was like the big thing of like, I need to do Mudfish and then finish, or at least start. I haven't even started 4 Flavor yet either, so. The CP for 36 boss is 512. I am at 455. 455. Hi, Anime Wolf, how you doing? Wait, guys, thank you so much for the biddies. Wait, Carrick says thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. And I saw that the boss was like water, I think, weakness. And I do have Winter Ludmilla that's actually, she's built-ish. But I don't know. 455 is very doable. That should be beatable. Okay. I mean, we can try. I was gonna try next week, and if it was one of those things that I don't beat the boss, then I don't beat the boss. I think maybe at least going through the map, I might be able to. And then maybe if I can get some more resources and just bump up the CP a little bit, so you should be fine. Go for Doro, Lamila, and Phantom. I don't have Phantom built up. I have her, but she's not even in the synchro. You're fine with that grain of salt because I was over CP when it hit. That's true. And that was the thing. Everyone that cleared it was over CP. There wasn't a single person that was under CP. So that's my concern, is like, I'm still in a very high deficit, and not as high, but like I'm not in that comfortable spot. So, we'll see. Also, already got Ludmilla. I don't remember that, but that's good for you to have. Yeah, I got Winter Ludmilla when she had her rerun. So I got a copy of her. And I think I got her with tickets, is what it was. I need to build Phantom too. Work has been crazy, and I've only been able to do dailies. I've been very, very busy. I mean, I've mentioned before that our team has been reduced, and so we have 2 people that are working for, I think, what is it, like 6 or 8? And so, yeah, I've been extremely busy with work too. And then all of this shenanigans with people getting shuffled around, so. Hearing the boss watery gives me hope, as I believe, wait, as I have made mast and anchor, and so they've been really nice. I do have anchor, and I really want to get her built up, but again, I'm hitting that issue of like, I don't have resources, and I'm trying to feed my resources into teams to clear campaign. But once I get caught up with campaign, then I can start feeding it into whoever. Oh, speaking of which though, I did finally get Diesel her favorite item. So that was a freaking plus. So yeah, I was finally able to get her doll maxed out, and so I was able to get her favorite item. So yeah, that's my first favorite item that I was able to do. I was actually super sad going through her story though, that I was like, no! I was like, I want to be sad reading this stuff. Do you have, Helm? I don't. Well, okay. I will say I have the character, but I don't have them built up. I just have my campaign teams. So, hi Sabs, how you doing? 514, let's say lowest clears was 412, so 455. Should be doable with the right team. Well, that's the problem. Who was in the 412 team? Because I saw that a lot of people had Helm with favorite item, which I don't have. So I think that was like a lot of the oh shit, what is that? I think that was the biggest issue, is that like looking at people's teams, like everyone had favorite item Helm, and I'm like, I have 1 copy of Helm, like 1 copy. Yo, let's go. Thank you so much for the hype train, guys. Thank you, thank you. What is it? What did we get? We get a little choo-choo. Oh, that's nice. Crown, Roppy Red, Helm is letting me clear content at 300k deficit. Yeah, I don't have characters like that. I do have Roppy Red Hood that's like semi-built. Her OL lines are pretty trash, but at this point I'm like, we should be fine though. Is it Helm's favorite item cracked? It is. That's the thing. People have been clearing stuff with Helm's favorite item, and I'm like, bro, that's why. That's why you guys were able to get through stuff. Hustler is good. Regular Helm should work. Well, that's the thing is I don't have her built up, and nor do I have the resources to get her built up, so she still would be useless. Have to go after a day. Okay, goodbye. I missed what Helm from Gacha. I bought the second for mileage for bond level. Nearly ready for work. I can figure out for lunch. Probably DoorDash night. Let's go DoorDash. I did eat. I know someone asked earlier if I ate, and I did. I was able to eat before stream, so we should be good. Jalix, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Payroll Helm is the best burst regeneration in the game. Oh, Helm has become my highest damage dealer besides Alice. But see, that's what I'm talking about. Helm is like super cracked. It's just freaking super cracked. And before someone says they cleared it with all mass-produced Nikkes. I mean, I'm sure someone has, but at the same time, good for them, I guess. Made anchor, PP crown, made anchor, P3 flex, SBS. I have made anchor, but I don't have her built. That's my biggest thing. I don't have resources to build other characters that I get. I can only feed it into my campaign teams. Hallman, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I had a bunch of normal mileage tickets saved, so when I pulled Helm after her item was added, I just put them all into getting her. You only need 2 copies for favorite items, which is sparing. The only thing MLB does is wallpaper, and the combat boost not as high. Well, I mean, that's the problem. I only have 1 copy, and she needs maxed out dolls, which I also don't have for her, or I don't have resources for. And then I need to get her bond maxed out too. So, I mean, it's not just like you need 1 extra copy. Like, there's a lot of other steps that like go into it too. I mean, you are playing on auto. Oh, are you playing on auto is the main question. No, I don't play on auto. I only do auto if I'm doing like dailies off stream and I need to get through stuff quickly, or if I'm multitasking. I would probably have like Nikke up on one screen, Withering Waves on another screen, and then frickin' another game up on another screen. And I'm just like going through all of the dailies and I'm like auto, auto, auto. I was doing anomaly interception earlier. My Helm was beating Quincy, Escape Queen, and Winter Ludmilla. I forgot how painful plushie economy is. And skill, it's bad. It's bad. Plushie economy, man, and then freaking skill books are like just they're non-existent. They're non-existent. At least with Limbus, the daily has just building nodes. That's true. That's true. You're telling me not everyone played Nikke from launch and have excess resources? Oh my god, it's a travesty. It's an absolute travesty. Anchor doesn't need build. More important is made mast. Well, I still need resources to get her leveled up. Like, that's the thing. And get her some gear. I mean, she's gonna probably at least need some OL gear, which don't have. I'm going after Ultra Freak and it won't give me a Tetra support helmet. Yeah, I don't know what it is about trying to get gear lately, but they're just not giving me the ones that I need. It's really bad. Keep getting MG plushies and my SRs are languishing. Bond 30 is why you need 2 dupes and SR15 doll. My wallet is living in fear with 2.5 Annie and Wuwa 1 year coming up. And my luck with whirlpools being horrid as usual. I know. I gotta... I would like to say that I don't know how much I'm gonna spend in Wuwa. Nikke, I think I will be okay. I think. I say that, and then I'm gonna freaking regret my words. But I think we should be okay for anniversary. Usually, Shift Up is pretty good about giving us some stuff. A lot of stuff for anniversary. So I think we'll be fine with Nikke. Withering Waves, on the other hand, though, it's still hit or miss with the, whatchamacallit, with my pulls, so... God damn it, what the fuck? Why are my freaking things so... Where am I? Oh my god, they're freaking so aggressive. Why was I off the screen for like 10 minutes? Hopefully I can have match for the 2.5 unit. That's true. Petition to make anomaly drop chance to be debuffed. We don't need that much. Hi, Ozed! How you doing? Wait, did you see my message about getting the update to TITS? there's an issue with it where all of my, thank you for doing the shout out, thank you. I gotta fix this and I don't know how, but all of my audio is coming through the TITS audio on OBS. I don't know why. Ever since I did the update, it's doing that. So I had to mute the TITS audio, and I need to figure out why it's doing it. But in the meantime, at least the throws are working. You're just not gonna be able to hear the sound effects, I guess. But you have 130k gems and 1200 mileage for 80, so I think I'll be okay. Jesus Christ! Yeah, I've lost like 10, 50, 50 so far. Muted tits, I know, I'm sorry guys, muted tits. The what audio? The application for the throwing, the stuff is called TITS. It's like Twitch integrated throwing system, and the acronym just happens to be TITS. My 200 pulls and 400 gold mileage are ready for happy anniversary. I would doubt whether I just need all 4 for wallpaper. True. Coming through, that's aggressive. The tits already have rights to- Wait, hi twin! Every day I see a new twin art. I wonder why she doesn't reach out for me to help. Willing to buy her pants. What do you mean? I am wearing pants. Wait, what am I? Where am I not wearing pants? What art are you looking at? A few of my friends I told that they asked which Eldritch God I have pissed off. This has been tricky lately. It can crash OBS. Oh, has it been crashing OBS? Oh shit. Oh man, maybe we gotta shut tits down. Okay. Twitch hates girls tits, also calls their redeem thing twist. Well, actually, it's a third-party plugin. It's not actually from Twitch. So it's someone that like made the application. They call it tits because I think that just fits, but. Alright, the Porsche can't afford pants. That's true. I mean, pants are overrated to begin with, though. Who needs pants, man? Like, who even wears pants? Let's be real. Let's be real. When you're at home, you probably just walk around in your freaking, like, boxers or something, right? Right? I'm just saying. Pants are overrated. They are! Hi, Delge, how you doing? I do, in fact, know who I'm elbowing if she ever gets announced straight up. Just out there poo-bearing it. 100%. 100%. Hell yeah. Streamers don't need pants. You know, I've said this many times. The reason why I'm a VTuber is because I don't wear pants. And if there was ever a moment that I had to get up from my chair, I would be banned because then you would just see ass everywhere. If I was a face cam streamer, like I hardly wear clothes. So it's just like, I don't know. I don't think that's allowed. I mean, well then again, I don't know because Twitch allows they allow a lot of sus things, but apparently VTubers can't show shit, so whatever. Jeans for life? Yeah, what? I mean, I wear jeans and pants out in public, but I'm talking about at home, though. Do sweats count? Sweats are pants, yes. They count as pants. Like Gura just said, ban pants. Exactly. My poor Oshi said it first. You can show your ass all you want, just not your VTuber ass, which is biased. Which is true, yeah. IRL ass is crazy. Freaking all of the stuff that people can show, as long as you have the right credentials for it. But then a VTuber does it, and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, we gotta put away those anime tits. It's like, what the fuck? What is happening, dude? Girl announcement hurts. I know, I genuinely like started like to cry during that announcement because, and it sucked too because I was in the middle of raid. I was raiding that night, and during our break, which happened during her stream, I like was like tearing up and was like starting to cry. I was like, fuck dude, like this fucking hurts, man. This fucking hurts. Me having a crisis because pants is a different thing for me. Like, what do you mean you go commando? Wait, so do you not call underwear? You call them pants? Wait, well then what do you call pants? Trousers? I get to chill in boxers in my poor reaction to cold. I guess I'd rather not lose heat. Oh no, that's fair. That's fair. We can just hope she pulls a Henya, but we won't have to shork anymore. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. Artie's wearing trousers. That's so weird. Trousers are like what I consider like slacks, right? They're like the very nice like slacks. Trousers, trackies, shorts, depends. Nah, see, trousers are too, like, formal for me. I don't know. I don't like calling them trousers. Just call them pants. Suspenders are the real pants meta. Yo, a pair of suspenders, though, are freaking nice. That's nice. It looks sharp, though. Trousers are very British. Thought those were the knickerbockers? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there's a slang term for everything for like pants these days. I'ma Google it. Google it. Google it. I don't know, Axel. Maybe it's just the whole British thing. I have no idea. I have no idea. All right. Yeah, because we have a late start to stream, let's go ahead and get started on this shenanigans. Okay, make sure I fix that, because everything's broken. It's fine, it's fine. Okay. My biggest thing right now is, because I have my new model, I have to make sure that, like, I don't press a button that might bring her up by accident. As much as I would want to start using her, I want to, like, still at least have, like, a day for where I can show her off. How about for spoilers? All good. Yeah, this is spoilers. I totally understand. Streamer is finally streaming now. I'm here! That was longer than I expected. Peak needs time. Gotta contain thyself. No, it's true. And I gotta be careful because I have hotkeys everywhere. And hotkeys, like, could just all of a sudden bring up the other model. And I'd be like, fuck, I'm not ready! Okay, I think this should be good there. Okay. Oh yeah, thank you for pinning it. Thank you. All right. It says chapter 36 on there. Okay, perfect. I did my fish even though I ain't done 30 chapters, so I'm good. Time to head to work, unfortunately. Oh, good. Have fun at work. This is the Leaf City screen I've seen in the game, and they also spelled my name wrong. Oh, I mean, we can change that. Oh, do you want this instead? I don't know if that's better or worse. Yeah, there you go. I think that's better, right? Oh yeah, there's Diesel's. There's Diesel's favorite item screen. Oh yeah, we don't have a... Yeah, this one doesn't have a lot of tits, sorry. This one just got a lot of finger and mouth stuff. Diesel's so sweet. That's true, that's true. Admittedly, I'm still in chapter 27 with how long it takes me to get through the chapters. I'll be amazed if I can remember anything. Shouldn't it read to not allude to things beyond chapter 35? I don't know. I don't know what I put. Beyond chapter 35. Yes. All I saw was 36 and then I edited it and I changed it. And I was like, oh yeah. Anything? Can I make this bigger? Hello? There. All right, when the message pops back up, we can just repin it. You didn't finish Alice? No, I didn't. I haven't done her Bond story. I think that's the only thing I have to do. Unless what I know in here will act like it's my first time to be fair to everyone here. Yes, as should everyone else. As should everyone else. I won't spoil that Mecha Shifty saves the arc from Heretics and Power Rangers outfits. What the fuck, man? That's a spoiler. That's a spoiler. Don't use your psychic powers to read the future and spoil. Yeah, that's freaking impossible, though. That's impossible, man. That's impossible. Trying to get people to not spoil any game is like damn near impossible. It's not gonna happen. Oh, you know what I realized? How short or how long is True Flavor? Is that something that I could do pretty quick and then go into Mudfish? Because I want to start getting some of the, not long to be honest. The whole event or hard mode? All of it. I want to start getting some of the repeat stuff. Whatchamacallit, whatever. Should be the standard length as a non-voice event. It's pretty short. Not that bad. Mudfish sounds like something I would look up on Urban Dictionary. What do you mean? Shorter side of basic events. Okay. Then let's do that because I wanna get that out of the way so that I can start getting some of the whatchamacallits, the repeat of the, so I can get chests and boxes or whatnot. Oh, should I probably do this first? Oh, let me pause you first. Let me change the game audio. Da, 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 Toonie game. There we go. Behold the bee. These are sweet, sweet mats. The Cordas boxes, yeah. I need to start getting the Cordas boxes, so we can, I mean, it doesn't really matter when we do which one first, but, hi Tevin, how you doing? Mudfish is kind of long. It's about an hour and a half. Oh, that's not too bad. It's way longer than True Flavor. That's fine. That's fine. Like I said, I'm gonna do both tonight regardless, so we can at least start with one, and then like take a quick break, and then go into the other one. So, Mudfish was fairly short. What do you mean? I've heard it's long, it's short, it's freaking, it's what? Oh, I've heard like 15 different things about what it is. It's the middle. It's in the middle. Either way, I'm missing one of them because I got a raid. All good, all good. It's everything. It's long, it's short, it's semi-long, it's freaking whatever. Oh, it's everything and nothing at the same time. Mudfish is longer, at least a true. Okay, I figured that because it's a side story, so I figured at least side stories would be a little bit longer, but is that fresh being bread on the screen? It is. True Flavor isn't voiced, so it's short. I mean, we've had other events that weren't voiced and they weren't really short. It's not small, it's average. Hi, Hito, how you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in. All right, let's go ahead and start with the, it's small, it's not small, it's average with the True Flavor. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, last time that we left off with Bready's event, the hard mode ending for that was Crust was basically trying to find the flavor for Bready, right? She was trying to find, was she trying to find the flavor of us? Or was she just trying to find like what we like taste like? Not what we taste like, but like she was trying to replicate what Bready was trying, what she was tasting, right? Flavor doesn't have to have lord up, so it feels more casual. A flavor to satisfy Bready, okay. Top DK, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. She's trying to make something that would make Bready happy. Okay, yeah. Because right now we currently are the ones that can make her happy because she has tasted. That sounds so weird. She has tasted us now, and so there's nothing that can compare because we are the best tasting thing. Fresh baked rolls. I stuff in my mouth equals Bready. I just want to know 10/10 Bready optimal gear rolls and full doll. You did for Bready? She tasted art. She has. What are your thoughts on Crust and Bready? In regards to just like their personality or like who they are? She has tasted human flesh, so she must be put down. No! What do you mean? She's not like eating us. She's not a cannibal. Like their designs. Oh, I think they're super cute. I love that Crust is like the cutest little bean in her little like cooking outfit. And then Bready, I've always said this. I love that Bready just replicates like just normal women bodies of just having squish. And she's all of the squish, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Because it's just good representation across the board of just women all over the world, so I do like it. Do you consider Bready chubby or fat? I mean, neither. She's fluffy. I don't know. I love Bready so much, I maxed out instantly and spent more gems than I should have. Interesting. Do you have enough for anniversary? Every time, I wish them to get hard mode, all I get is kicky stuff. Well, you know what? My kick is getting to the truth of it all. Bready's literally the definition of, thick or fluffy. Well, I've always said that words will always have a positive, a neutral, and a negative connotation, and saying that something is chubby or fat is a negative spotlight. So I don't usually say those types of words because that's usually a negative type of impact on what that word is supposed to interpret. Saying that someone is thick or fluffy is a more neutral, positive side. And so I will say those types of terms because saying something is chubby or fat is supposed to have a negative connotation to it. So just think about those types of things. So that's why when, you know, get posed with those types of questions, like, I don't think she's chubby or fat at all. I think she's perfect the way that she is. And, you know, she has the squish, but I also have squish too. I have it all over me. And I freaking love my squish. Use dummy thick. That's okay, you're trying to keep face. I respect that. I mean, it's true though. I mean, you can't tell me that saying that something is fat or chubby isn't considered negative because that's what those words are used for. They're used for a negative connotation. If you say that something is, you know, like fluffy or thick, right? It's more neutral and more leaning towards the positive side, right? Like, I learned about this in college, which is weird. Which is weird that this is my one takeaway that I've actually remembered from college. Is that words will always have a positive, neutral, and a negative connotation. Out of everything that I remember in college, that's the only thing that's actually stuck with me for so long. But yeah, so that's why in those types of terms, like, saying that someone is super, like, thin, right, too, that's like the opposite side of it. Saying that they're super thin is like a negative connotation. Saying that they're slim is more neutral. Saying that they're toned might be a little bit more positive, right? It's like there's different ways that you can cut it. But that's why, yeah, that's why I was like, what's your degree? Sociology? Has nothing, well, I will say that I did learn it from my deviant behavior class, which was a sociology class. But when we had to learn about deviant behavior, we had to learn about like the context and the connotations of words and what they mean in different cultures. So that's why I was like, I really liked that class, but that was like the one takeaway that I remembered. I was like, fuck. Out of all the things though, out of all the things. Depends on social context, I believe. It's true, yes. But what if I just want to bury my face into her lap? No one's stopping you. Go ahead. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. No, you're fine. I have tangents all the time. Like, a lot of people are used to this. So if we go into a discussion, is that it just happens. That's how it is. Noodle arms may soon activate furrow mode in me the way I see this term thrown around so much. Maybe it's because I've seen chubby used more towards really young kids and the connotation of in a cute tone, like a chubby toddler. Doesn't give off a negative impression to me. That's fair. Chat can't even read, let alone understand how words actually work sometimes. Oh, that's my bad. My bad, guys. YouTube viewers, skip for it. Don't worry, I'll chapter this out because I know people are gonna bitch about it and be like, Artie, can you please just get to the stream? And I'll be like, shut the fuck up. You're watching a VOD. Go fast forward. But yeah, I guess it's chubby, positive, it means you're plump and cute. Whenever you use to describe Bready, can we just say that she's hot? That's true. Are we going to have a live stream reaction later? The live stream hasn't happened. What do you mean? Let's go another hour of chicken nuggets again. It's just a normal thing about our streamer. Yeah, we always have the yap sesh. Wait, what do you mean about the live stream? The live stream hasn't happened yet. How am I gonna have a react to it? I just hope I'm not seen as toxic masculinity. Oh no. Oh, trust me. If you were to come across in any way that like I'm just like, nah fam, that ain't it. Oh, you'd know. You know. Trust, you know. Can you stop being yourself and just react? I know, that's true. I think it's mostly subjective, like my nickname being Bones because I am underweight. Oh, okay. Is Mirror Container a DPS check? Yes. For me it was. Already lets me know all the time. It's true. You're alive. Wait, didn't you say you were gonna take meds and pass out? Did the meds like instantly cure you? Oh, I mean, are you going to react to it live? Yeah, it's on my schedule. I put it on my schedule that I'm gonna be watching it live. As long as the term is used in context of non-serious banter. That's true. The moment it starts getting too serious, they lose me. Yeah. A base lay. Okay, I'll stick around. Breath of fresh air. Ah, you welcome. You welcome. Oh, yeah, trust me. I have no problems putting people in their place if they deserve it, right? If they're like pushing the line, I'll be like, all right, guy, here we go. You know, I get rubbing my hands together. I'm like, okay, here we go. Yeah, don't worry. It's amazing people don't like a streamer interacting with their audience. They would usually be a good thing. Oh, look, the amount of times that people have bitched about, can you just like right now, the screen, like we haven't even started the event yet. People would be like, can you just start, please? We were supposed to be doing this event, please. Like, Jesus Christ. Welcome to my world. And Bready says, bomb boost repeatedly in the blah blah chat looking for us. To me, it was the most adorable thing that she said over text. Sorry I didn't see. All good. Mechanic and DPS check basically unless your CP is giga high. I can't wait for Saturday morning. I can and can't because that means I gotta wake up at like 5:30 in the morning. I also have to teach that morning and then possibly have a stream in the afternoon. So I'm gonna be very, very tired, very EP. Who's the person in Discord that changed their name to? That's King! Not you, King, Jules, but King Beds. Oh, don't worry about it. I got Crust on your first shot bot 10 with zeros. Oh, nice. Congrats. Stream up. Please start now. Oh, that was another thing, too. I think a hero kind of just, reminded me. In the Discord, I don't know if people know this, but there are channels that will go inactive for you over time. And if you don't know that some of these channels go inactive, you have to go up into the browse channels option and you have to reactivate them. And so if there are things like announcements or if there are things like stuff that gets put out in like Gen Chat or whatever, there have been people that said that they had like never seen them before. And I was like, I wonder why. And then it was because the Discord will inactive it because the announcement only gets posted like once a week, right? So the channel goes inactive for people because there's not a lot of stuff that's happening, which I think is so stupid. Like, why do you make things inactive if people didn't choose to make them inactive? Like, what the fuck? I didn't know that happened. Again, I need to check later. It's annoying. It is annoying because in other servers too, I'm like, I could have sworn we had a channel for this. And then I'm like, oh, that's where it is. It went fucking inactive for me. I lurk a lot and that sucks. No, lurking is fine though. You said you're fluffy. Does that mean you hit the gym? I do, actually. I'm actually on a weight loss journey right now. I lost 10 pounds since January. Discord having a lot of problems lately. They always having problems. They always do it. They're always messing stuff up. Feel free to abstain from Instagram, but who do you vote for the popularity? Oh, my wife? I did my wife like 5 times over. That's grave, by the way, if you don't know. I'll check on that later. Yeah, all good. I meant to put out an announcement for it, but then I was like, wait a minute, I feel like people wouldn't even see the announcement. But yeah, if your Discord is missing, quote unquote, missing channels, or if you don't get like notifications of stuff, it's because they like make things inactive without your permission. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Do we know who won the pop vote? Any update on the gym girl? So, I think Gym Girl and I are not gonna continue things. She has to travel way too much for her work, so she's never really around. So I'm not gonna lie that it's kinda, I've kinda lost the spark. But it was nice while it lasted, I'm not gonna lie. But she's doing a lot of traveling now that the weather's nice, so a lot of units are asking for more instructors. And so she's being sent out everywhere, all across the world. So yeah, unfortunately, it is what it is. But Dream Girl, we didn't meet. We will miss you. Don't worry, you'll find another buff girl. I hope so. That's my dream, guys. That's my dream. I put all my votes into Wordress the following days, but the first day I generally picked others that are thinking one-time only vote. You gave it a shot, that's what mattered. That's true. That's true. Well, I would say that my tattoos were the ones that helped out more than anything. I didn't do shit because I'm too much of a baby when it comes to that stuff. But Gym Girl, why you forsake Artie? Still your tats. That's true. That's true. But yeah, I give one but to Grave because she does deserve it. Thank you. You voted for your wives every day. See, all of you all here talking about Grave is like our wife, and then y'all freaking voting for somebody else. You don't even have Grave in there. Shame on you. Shame on you. How can you claim our wife when you don't even vote for her? SMH my head. You chose the tattoo, so you did do the stuff. Well, I will say chat actually got to pick one of them. You guys got to pick the Rimuru and the Pumpkin Bulbasaur. That was from my very first subathon. So I will say you guys actually helped. You guys actually helped. You helped with the rizzing of the buff gym girl because you helped pick out that tattoo. I never felt the need for a relationship, but I wish you luck. It was just nice. It was nice to be able to like go out on a couple dates though. I voted Nero a lot because she's my wife, but she's not my wife, but she's still my wife. What do you mean? What do you mean? Grave is your wife. I don't buy Grave. I don't see her as waifu material. Oh, she is mom, not wife. Oh, see, now it changes. Oh, now it changes? Okay, I'm gonna remember this. So none of you can say our wife whenever Grave pops up. That's my wife. That's my wife. We helped the Riz. You guys did. You guys did help with the Riz. It's true. It means I got 0.0001% Riz. Close enough. Yeah, you guys said freaking Riz. Good job. Good job. Are you buying the new E figure coming out? Listen, Linda, I saw the figure and I saw the tacky one too. My issue is I don't think I saw a price for it. Did they put out a price for how much the figures are? Because I really, really, really want to get one. Like, really, really, really want to get one. Linda's crazy. Is there anyone in chat that would Riz up Crow? Oh, there are many people in here and at my YouTube channel that would want to Riz up Crow. 100%. They are out there. Yes, they are out there. God, it's gonna be expensive. No Artemis figure. No, but I do have a standee. I have an acrylic standee. That's the best I can do, guys. So yeah, if you do want to get a figure, you just go buy an acrylic standee. I think it's like 20 bucks or something. Not yet. I think for the figure prices. Fuck. Okay, but I did see the release, or at least what they look like. They look really good. People be down bad for the toxic whorls. Are they out in production? Because I saw the company said they were gonna make Eve's butt bigger. It's on pre-order. Pre-order comes out tomorrow or today. Late, maybe later today. I don't know, because time zones are different. Oh, I meant Eve already also needs a figure. Oh, that's true. That's true. This is true. I'm waiting on Body Pillow. Who is Body Pillow? I'll only pre-order if it's soda. Aw. Wait, which soda? Like regular soda or bunny soda? It'd be really cool if it got a text saying, I'm hired today. Ooh! Both? Oh, okay. I hope you get hired today. Manifest, manifest, manifest. Soda, Pepsi. Oh, god damn it, dude. We yapped for an entire hour that ads are about to start. Well, I guess in this chapter of the VOD, it's just gonna be an hour of yapping, so... We're already at an hour, guys, and we fucking yapped for an hour. We're already at ads, bro. Sucks to suck you too. Yo, I'm gonna tell you though, people that skip over the yapping sessions, I feel like they miss out on some freaking pretty gold conversations. I don't know, man. VOD watchers do not skip the yap. That's what I'm saying. I feel like yapping is some of the best parts. They miss out on us talking about some of the weirdest, craziest shit ever. That's our streamer. Let's go. Totally on time. Enjoy, VOD watchers. That's cool. We love you, yapping. You just got here. Well, we are glad that you are here too. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of want to start calling you Linda now that I freaking nicknamed you Linda. Listen, Linda, listen. That's a nice background noise while I work. That's true. That's true. It could be just yapping, just nice background noise. The closest to a wife I ever got by playing this game was Mustang. Oh, hell yes. Why? Oh, you know, Mustang could definitely be wife, for sure. Now I'm gonna continue pushing 34 at NIKKE. Wait, Jules, I'm confused. I thought you were dying from sickness. How are you alive? Did the meds just magically work within like 30 minutes? Without yapping, we wouldn't have gotten the gaping monster. Why do you gotta bring that up? Now I got that freaking PTSD. But before y'all need to call me Linda in honor of the lady. Only averagers will know Artie would prefer chicken nuggets bouquet rather than flowers. True, true. Yeah, yeah, if people ever want to rizz me up, they know that I want chicken nugget bouquets and not flowers. Just feed me, yo. Just feed me. He got better. Just completed my entire workout regime and my streamer's still yapping. Let's go! So workout regime, let's go!
I tried to put together a professional hide and seek team, but it didn't work out. Turns out good players are difficult to find.
What the heck, Silver? Always with the jokes. I appreciate it though. I appreciate it. Don't judge was because I didn't eat since 10 a.m. yesterday. You know what? I am judging. No, I can't judge because I don't drink water, so I am not one to judge. I'm not one to judge. That was good, not gonna lie. That one actually was pretty good. I spent most of the game without ever saying wife material, but with him, it was an instantaneous, oh my lord, and I'm scared to depths of my psyche now. Well, that's how I was until I met Grave, right? I went, what, how many chapters? Until I was like, I don't really have anyone that that I would consider wife in this game. And then like Grave showed up and I was like, oh, you. Who said that joke? The same joke was used in another stream an hour ago. Silver? What the fuck you mean you don't drink water? Oh, the face when you meet, you don't drink water. I don't. I actually have a cup of decaf coffee because it's like my comfort drink. I do have water next to me. It's fine. I'll get to it eventually, but drink water. I know you're thirsty. I'll drink some coffee instead. It's fine. It's fine. It's bean water. It has water in it. It's close enough, right? Are we getting ads? Why are my ads like not working? Couldn't start an ad at this time? Wait. But why? I don't want to start this event and then there be ads. Are my ads broken? Oh no, there it goes. Ad starting soon. Okay, JK. Ads are waiting for you at this point. I didn't even get a hype train chest when I subbed. Wait, what the heck? Well, the thing never registered that you subbed. Like, I don't think Twitch ever registered that. I think that's why. What type of people are waiting for ads and Twitch doesn't put them on? Right? That's what I'm saying. Hi, Colm! How you doing? Okay, it says it's starting soon, whatever that means. I don't know. Oh, well, I mean, we can always continue yapping, though. If they decide to start, is the biggest thing. Christina became my wife when I finished School of Lock. All of my messages are saying failed to send. What the heck? Or are you on your phone or are you on PC? Twitch being goofy today. Twitch fucking breaking. It is. I don't know what's going on with Twitch. Twitch is getting pretty bad. PC? Huh. Maybe restart the stream? I have no idea. It did that for me, just refresh the page. Oh, here comes the ads. Okay, here we go. Have you ever played Darkest Dungeon? I cannot say that I have. Cannot say that I have. Oh, Twitch broke for a sec. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe that's why the ads weren't starting. Oh, I see. Okay. There it is! Now I see it. There it is. Twitch is tweaking. Is it really? Son of a bitch, man. Why is it always freaking happening? Darkest Dungeon like Limbus with roguelike gameplay. Oh, okay. You're fucking scammed. Twitch is on that cocaine today. That's against TOS though. Man, they can't be doing drugs. That's against TOS. Can we finally get a NIKKE stream after the universe conspiring against it? Oh my god. I was like, dude, that was the same thing with Honkai Star Rail. Anytime I put Honkai Star Rail on the stream, the universe was like, no, not allowed. And then like it started happening with NIKKE, but then again, I got pulled away to do birthday stuff, so that was kind of a good reason. But I was like, dude, I need to do some NIKKE stuff and catch up a bit, so. More ads. I missed RL streams. I'm very behind. I am very, very behind. And I'm having a hard time keeping up with my gacha games, with how many other stuff's going on. I'm raiding in Final Fantasy. So like, on top of that, and work, and teaching, and all this other stuff, dude, I'm all over the place. That's why my body shut down last week, because I had a fever. Like, my body was like, can you please rest? And I'm like, okay, I rest. But, Splicer, thank you so much for using your Prime. Wait, for an entire year? Birthday sub! What? Thank you! Thank you so much for an entire year! Early this morning, the entire follow channels list disappeared for like 5 minutes. Usually, that means they are tweaking something and expect breakage. Oh. Yeah, I got 6 gachas at once, like, and Rivals and Overwatch. The feeling when you're just back, you're scared to return at this point. Me with Arknights. Still got the oiled up Emma dream though. That's true. That's true. I gotta lurk and stuff, so get ready to raid. Praise for the M7 kill. 39% is our best. Ooh, wait, 39% is pretty good. Streamer was taken down for a nappy nap for her soul to recover. That is true. Dude, I fucking died. I was asleep for like 18 hours. And then the freaking Discord server got taken over by the mods. 20 ads in one go is crazy. Dude, I have no control over that, but 20 ads does seem like a lot though. I mean, wouldn't be surprised if Twitch just like used all of their ads in one go. Glory to Himiko. No! Finally back, payday can't come soon enough. Soon TM. Soon TM. Alright. Now the ads are over. An hour and 10 minutes into the stream. Let's go ahead and get started on the event, shall we? You lost your Arknights account? I didn't hear about the new account registration. I still haven't gotten ads? I got 10 ads now. I'm back. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I think Twitch actually might be tweaking though. Some people are getting ads, some people aren't. I don't know. Alright. Well, rest in peace. Hopefully everyone's out of the ads. Alright. My mind doesn't feel overwhelmed. It's not some strangely exotic or stimulating flavor, but I can actually taste it. At long last, I've finally found it. The taste I've been searching for all my life. One beautiful beyond all comprehension. Pure and untainted by information. It's divine. Is it Bon Bouche? How do you pronounce this? You don't say the E, right? The E is silent. So is it Bon Bouche? Or is it, I keep wanting to say Bobby Boucher. Whenever I see this, I want to be like Boucher. Bon Bouche? Bon Bouche? The E is indeed silent. Bouche? That first one was right. Not Bonnie Boucher. Slight O sound and bon. Oh, so like a bone boucher? Bon boucher? I don't like having to say French words. I always try to make it up, but I try to pronounce it as best as I can though. Bonnie Boucher. Bonnie Boucher. Oh, this is the one that we're gonna have to repin. Yo. 35. Okay. Basically like how you would say bon in bonbon. Bone bouche, not as strong as the O in bone. Second E is also silent. Yeah, so bouche, right? So you wouldn't say boucher, you would just say bouche. Really? Congratulations, Bready! Have your taste buds transformed, you think? No, I don't think so. It's only the No, I should call him Bon Bouche from now on. Bambouche is the only one I get this flavor from. I see. And here I was hoping my meals would be the pathway to your happiness. Looks like I lost out to Mr. Gourmand. At any rate, seeing you this happy while you're eating makes me happy. So this is a positive development. Let's throw a party as a celebration. I made a bunch of tasty treats. Will Bambouche be coming too? Not sure. I suppose if we want to be certain, we can invite him. But then again, he has been awfully busy lately. Has he? Sorry, but I'll have to take a rain check on that party. Huh? Why? Are you sick? No, I'm fine. Then how come you don't want to be a part of the festivities? This party's supposed to be for you. It's just, I have no reason to ingest any of your food anymore. What? What do you mean? I found a new taste, and that's all I want to experience now. Are you talking about Mr. Gourmand? Yeah. So, if Bambouche doesn't come to the party, there's no point in me attending. I'm already familiar with the taste of your food, so it isn't new, and it doesn't bring out joy in me. Oh, Crust! What? But You'll have to enjoy the party without me, Crust. Oh, Bready! Wait! Bready? Oh! Huh? Hold on. I'm in my room. It was just a dream. Bro, I was about to throw hands with Bready. Yo! Yo! I was about to throw some hands with Bready. Oh my god. Ain't no way anyone gonna do that to Crust. No. Not the freaking pure little bean. She's too precious. She's too precious. God damn. Oh my god. John Shift Up really trying to freaking play with my emotions here. I see. John Shift Up. John Shift Up, if you're in chat, don't ever do that again, okay? Don't ever do that again. I'm just saying, man. I never doubted about doing good. Oh my god. I was fuming for a second. Man. Okay. I don't care if it's a dream. Apologize to Crust right now. That's true. That's true. Phew. It was all just a dream. Man. The weird stuff that my mind conjures up. Anyway, this is a critical moment. I've got to bust my butt and cook something that Bready will find delicious. Okay. We're okay, guys. We're okay. We're okay. Hi, Theo. How you doing? Let's boil the stew. Set the grill up the meat. Blah, 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 blah. Now we played it up nicely, and ta-da! The special multi-course breakfast is complete. Enjoy, Bready. Isn't this a bit overkill? I got excited while cooking, and maybe I did go a bit overboard. If there are any leftovers, I'll pack them up in a lunchbox for you. Okay. Thanks for this. Sure thing. What? Who was it that eats like that? Was it freaking? Was it Noir? No. Who was it that eats like that? Or is it Nog? No, it wasn't Naga. It was Noir, right? Yeah, it was Noir. Okay. Ever since I heard her like sound of her chewing, I'm just like, can't get that out of my brain. Holy shit! Holy shit! Hi, Skull Taker. How you doing? It was Noir, my lovely chocolate bunny. Devouring is an understatement. Dude, that fucking sound effect was hilarious. The combination of ingredients is remarkable, and the flavor balance is impeccable. You clearly were more emotionally invested in this than usual. It's very cute, I must say. Okay, but what about the taste? What do you think? It's nice. The taste is identical to what it usually is. So, it hasn't changed? Okay, that's it. I've decided. Decided what? I, Crust, will be closing the kitchen. Starting today, I will dedicate myself to researching food further. Ooh, where's this coming from all of a sudden? And until my research is finished, you, Bready, are banned from the kitchen. Huh? Excuse me? Oh yeah, the sounds unfortunately are off because everything is getting fed through TITS audio and it's breaking. It's breaking everything. We got the throws to work, but the sounds aren't working unfortunately. I gotta try to get them to work. The tits are broken. You have your tits have speakers. They do. They do. That's where all of my sound redeems come from that you guys like didn't know. And now you know. Now the secret's out. Get out like Gordon Ramsay, but Crust edition. Chiroo, chiroo. Artie's tits are so loud. They are very loud. They are very loud. All right, who can we get up in here? Wow, I have so many people not in the synchro machine.
When can we have a? Have you got everything under
When
control?
can we have a? Shh.
I won't let you down.
So we got ones, twos, and Maybe we'll just have
I
you
want to
three.
change my attire.
I don't remember. She's 40, so she's gonna need another 3. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but okay,
I'm
fine.
already prepared.
Did you put on a scan? I don't have it yet. I don't have it yet. I'm still like 2 days behind. I was 2 days behind because I was sick. The days that I was sick, I missed those days. So I'm like a couple days behind on getting her skin. I have like 5 days left to get it. But I'll be able to get it, I think, this weekend. Yeah. I'll be able to get it this weekend. Pew, 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 pew. Hello, students. It's nice to meet you all. I'm Crust from the Cooking Oil Squad, and I've got a special lesson prepared for you today. Woo! And what's so special about today's lesson, you ask? We'll be having an assistant helping us today. Hello, everyone. Hello! To think that the entire school is gathered to listen to my lecture, it's enough to make you a bit nervous. Now then, in today's lesson, we'll be covering 3 main topics. Edible ingredients that can be found on the surface, things that you should never eat, practical training on making food that's easy to store and won't spoil quickly. Are you all excited? Yeah! In that case, let's get started. All right. Oh, she's teaching a class. Oh, we got 2 gremlins up in here. Let's go. Ray! Yeah? Isn't the food Miss Crust showed us supposed to be brown? How come yours is black? That's because Naru stinks at cooking. 10 G of sauce. 10 more grams? Pouring. See, they're not even following the recipe. Maybe the problem is that you're leaving it to Naru instead of doing it yourself. What's wrong with that? Naru and I are practically one being after all. So, did you just insult yourself a moment ago? Oh my god, I love her fucking face. Her angry face fucking brings me so much joy. I meant we're like 2 separate beings united together, not as one. Things seem to be going more or less okay in PE class. How about the other side of the class? Oh. Wow, you're really good at this, Tia. Do you cook often? Not really. I just followed the instructions and it turned out well. My goodness. You finished rather quickly. And may I have a bite? Of course. It's very nice, but don't you think it's a bit too sweet? Is it? I thought it was perfect. Naga, do you want to try? Sure. What do you think? Is it too sweet? It's definitely on the saccharine side, but it's certainly something you'd enjoy. You bet it is. It's perfectly suited to my tastes. Well, it's not like you're gonna be making this for someone else. So as long as it tastes good to you, that's all that really matters. Everyone's taste buds are different after all. Isn't that right, Miss Crust? Yes, that's right. Good job, Tia. Thanks. I should make something for Naga too. Oh, that's nice of you, Tia. I'm excited to try what you make. Things seem to be going well on the other side of the room as well. Going well as well? I think today's lesson should go off without a hitch. Beep, 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 beep. Oh. That's all for today's lesson. Feel free to enjoy the food that you've made for yourselves. I scored each dish, so be sure to check what I wrote. Okay. Huh, I didn't do too bad. How'd you do, Tia? Right down the middle for me as well. My score probably isn't too high since I didn't follow the recipe. You should have submitted the one that you made for me. Maybe I should have, but I didn't want to give you the food that I'd given to Miss Crust. You can try it later, and give it your own score as well. Sure, that'd be fun. Weren't you about to leave, Crust? Huh? Oh, right, yeah, I am going. Come on, game. I know you want to load.
Once we're done
there we
we'll
go.
finish the day with a piece of cake. It seems this battle shall drag on. Reloading. This attire vexes me.
Oh my god, I forgot. I needed to... Wait, is Mudfish... Mudfish is voiced, right? Or is it not voiced?
Teacher, let's go have some
It is
dessert
voiced?
now.
Okay. Never mind. Because I was gonna change back to freaking Japanese. Because I don't like hearing Scarlett talk about how she doesn't like her outfit that I spent $50 on. But that's okay. Well, we'll keep it English for now. Thank you both for conducting that lesson today. Crust did most of the work. I barely did anything. That's not true. Your presence alone was incredibly reassuring. Well, I'm glad to hear that I was helpful in some way. But Crust, wasn't today supposed to be a filming day for your cooking show? How did you manage to find time for this? Oh, no worries. We'll be showing a rerun today. I see. Well, I shouldn't take up any more of your time. Everything's been taken care of, so you're free to leave whenever you like. All right, thank you again for the opportunity. See you next time, Marciana. See you, Commander. Just curious, so I wouldn't hear Red Hood and Scarlet bitch. I mean, I usually do. I either switch to Korean or Japanese, but if the other event, if Mudfish is voiced, I'll leave it on English because for the lurkers in the stream, that they don't, I'm pretty sure not everybody is fluent in Japanese or Korean. So I leave it on English so that they can just listen along. So she's gonna bring it up if that ever arises in a survey. JPVA for Mudfish is great. I might need to go back or like watch it in JP. Ow, I just fucking hit my finger. Ow. Me, lurker, waves. Yeah. I don't worry, we look out for the lurkers in here. So yeah, we try to keep it so that they can still listen along and not have to listen to a language they're probably not fluent in, because I definitely don't read the subtitles either. Only in Limbus Company do I do that. Thanks again for helping, Mr. Gourmand. It was a fun experience for me too. Where are you off to now? I don't have any real plans, so I was planning on returning to the commander's room. I see. Are you hungry by any chance? Well, now that you mentioned it. Bro, I just had some Korean barbecue, so I'm good. I'm good. I've been smelling delicious food all day, but haven't been able to eat anything. I'm actually glad that I ate, because if I didn't eat and we're just talking about food, I'd be donezo. That tells me you're hungry, alright. I at least got to sample the dishes the students made throughout the day, but you didn't get to eat anything. If you're free, would you like to come to my kitchen and have something to eat? Would that be okay? Of course! This was my first time working with students, and you were kind enough to agree to be my assistant. Being able to repay you for all that— words. Being able to repay you for that would be my pleasure. Then allow me to graciously accept your offer. Wonderful! Let's go! Ta-da! Ta-da! Welcome to the cooking oil kitchen, where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food. Have a seat over there if you would. Wait just a minute and I'll whip up something nice and special for you. No worries, you can take your time. Actually, I intended on inviting you here all along, so I planned out the meal and prepped all the ingredients earlier. It really won't take any time at all. Ooh, I see. Today's menu is a special seafood course. Ah, fuck. Crust, I'm allergic. Well, only to scramps, that I know of. I'll start you off with a light appetizer. With cooking as wonderful as Crust, you need to experience it with multiple senses. First with sight, then smell, and then taste. To do anything less would be a disservice to such fine cuisine. It's the best thing I've ever tasted. So, you like it? It's divine! I'm glad you like it. I'm the one who's glad, considering I get to try such heavenly cuisine. By the way, you mentioned earlier that today's episode was a rerun? Did something happen? Nom 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 nom. Like we're just talking with our mouth full. Oh, there wasn't any traumatic accident or anything. I simply decided to close down the kitchen and cancel all my plans so that I could focus on cooking research. Cooking research? Nom 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 nom. Yes, as a chef, my first goal was always to create food that Bready would be happy with. But instead, you're the one who achieved that. So it would seem that way, yes? So that means I need to get my butt in gear. I'm going to develop dishes that will make Bready happy too. So, Mr. Gourmand, I have a few things to ask of you for my research. Could you help me? What is it? Well, first, could I lick you? Just once? What? Not you too! It's not what you think! My taste certainly diverges from Bready's, but I'm curious what it is about you that has Bready so obsessed with your flavor. So this is for research purposes? No! You can't say research purposes because that's what everybody says. They're like, yeah, I gotta do it for a friend. I am the friend. I gotta do it for research purposes. The fucking Jesus Christ. Precisely. If I taste you, I might get some inspiration. Well, if that's the case, then help yourself. After washing my hands in the sink, I hold them out to Crust. Here you are. Wow, thanks for agreeing to this. All right, here I go. Lick. How is it? I'm not sure. Nothing's really standing out to me. I figured that'd be the case. Mr. Gourmand, can I ask you for one more favor? What is it? Could you write down everything Bready said after tasting you? What? All of it? Yes, please. It's not too much of an imposition, is it? Okay, I'll try. I mean, do we gotta go back to that wallpaper? I just gotta go look at the wallpaper real quick. Hi, kittens. How you doing? I am the research subject. It is I, the research subject.
This attire vexes me.
Gotta get the essence of commander into the food. The essence of the commander must be added into the dish.
Teacher, let's go have some dessert now.
Have you had cereal with water yet? Yeah, that's, I'm gonna freaking, there you go. Eat that. Have you done Bready's Bond story? I haven't because I do not have. I donate my body for food science. Look at me all you like. The food science. All right. A few days after receiving Crust's request. Lick. 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 Mmm, so sweet. Your hand is delectable when it's covered in chocolate. Haven't you already tried this with chocolate before? Last time was with dark chocolate. Today it's milk chocolate. This is sweeter, so it's even better than before. Could I spend the whole day licking your hand? Why does she want to lick my hand? Like, ugh. Freaking, I'm gonna make sure that hand is clean though, because that's dirty. That's dirty. Bready looking for me. No, she's looking for my hand. What do you mean? Absolutely not. Too bad. Don't you need to go back to the kitchen at some point? Quite the opposite. I couldn't go even if I wanted to. Crust is apparently doing some cooking-related research and told me I'm banned until it's finished. She won't even allow you inside the kitchen? Nope. To be honest, I'm a little startled. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Do you think something might be wrong? Have you heard anything more from Crust after the ban? Not a word. She said that if she needed anything, she'd call me. I see. Still, I do like that I get more time to taste you. No, my god. No, 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 no! I do like that I get more time to taste you, Bombouche. I think you've licked off all the chocolate by now. Let me taste a little bit more. A lick, a lick, a lick, a lick. Absolutely divine. The taste is completely unique to me, completely pure. I'm so happy. If I let Crust know the full extent of Bready's reaction and descriptions, something tells me I'd break her heart. Yeah, I feel like out of context definitely would be a crazy statement. Like if people were just like listening for the first time and they had no idea what we were talking about, they'd probably be like, what the fuck is this stream, bro? The things we do for NIKKE is, oh, hi, Jeb Spisses. I knew it. But wait, don't get the wrong idea. Thank you, Mr. Gourmand. Now I know for sure. Know what? Bready doesn't care about normal food or how it tastes. She needs something pure, where information doesn't even factor into the question. I'm going to try and create a dish which has the taste that she craves. Are you sure you can make something like that? To be honest, I'm not sure. I may not be brimming with confidence, but I'm gonna give it a shot regardless. I want to make food with my own hands that will make Bready happy again. Something meant just for her. Sounds impressive. Let me know if there's anything that I can help with. Well, since you offered, would you be interested in being my cooking assistant? I'm not that good at cooking. That's okay. Actually, you're essential for the recipe I'm working on. What? Really? Very well. Very well then. I'll do what I can. What are you gonna do? Like freaking chop up my fingers? Thank you. Are you gonna like mince my fingers into like a pie or something? Dude, she's actually gonna cook us. We're gonna be like a roast. She's gonna freaking roast us. Yeah, we're the main ingredient. Nah, for real. I feel like she's doing everything though. She's gonna throw us in a pot and make stew. Yeah, we're gonna be Commander Stew. Shouldn't I be doing more than sitting back and watching you?
Oh, sorry, Mr. Gourmand. I forgot you were there. You can help me now.
What do I need to do?
Rub your fingers
In everything that I've been— What? Wait, you know what that one reminds me of? What was the one movie where the guy like put his hand in the pie? Pineapple Express. Yo, Pineapple Express. Where he put his hands like inside the warm pie and he kind of just like let it sit there and the guy was like, what are you doing? And he's like, I really like pie. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Freaking just gonna put your fingers in everything. Oh, they did that in Scary Movie too? Oh, with the oh, that's right, with the butler. You're right, you're right, you're right. Oh, there was American Pie where the dude put his, oh, that's, oh, there's so many movies though. There's so many movies that did that. Yeah, he put his, in the apple pie. Yeah, you're right, you're right. It's my strong hand. Okay, so I guess we're fingering all the food, I guess. I don't know. Putting our hands on everything.
I want to see a chameleon.
Yeah, it's always pie. The healing pie.
Let me take a break.
It
seems this battle shall drag on.
Leave the pies alone, I know. Not my pies!
This attire
Da, 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 da.
I'll check it out and be right back.
Yippee, finger food! Doing what to the food?
Let's go have some dessert
Putting our fingers in the food? So fingering the food or finger food?
Bready said that food touched by your hands tastes pure to her. So I figured if we go backwards from there, perhaps you touching this food will imbue it with the taste that Bready yearns for. I think it'll make for a fantastic— I think it'll make for a fantastic experiment, don't you?
Sure. Not in front of the children, and don't figure the pie that but what? Because I already said that we're all gonna touch tips. I mean, we are. What do you mean? I think finger is actually a word, not just in that one way. Oh no, it is. It is. Yeah, you're right. You are right.
The soups and stews are still hot, so you can start with the other dishes first.
You really want me to rub my hands over these?
I certainly do. It'll be the perfect way to imbue them with your flavor.
Isn't that a hygiene issue?
It'll be fine.
Bready slurps on your finger. Nuts. Slurps on your fingers? Why did she have to say it like that, bro? Oh my. Slurps? Oh, also, I can't be saying that shit really loud. I can't be talking about slurping fingers, bro. I can hear my neighbors walking around outside. So I gotta be quiet. They're gonna hear me talk about slurping fingers, and they're gonna be like, the fuck is she doing in there? Anyway.
Bready slurps on your fingers without the thought of hygiene ever crossing her mind.
Seeing the glint in Crust eyes, I can tell she's being completely serious. I mean, I guess it's the weekend. Not yet. We still got Friday. You ever wonder if the commander cries himself at how it all went wrong? I don't know, man. I don't know. Combined with you saying, Master Lovely, I'm sure the neighbors are getting ideas. Oh, no, they are. Oh, they are. Trust. Big trust. You're practicing your lines for the indie film role? For David to be like, dear lady next door, being kind of kinky again. I reluctantly start to caress the food before. What the fuck? Hoping that it will lead to the results Crust is after. Jesus Christ.
Very good. Now for the taste test.
You're going to taste it as well?
Of course. Tasting the final product is essential. Thanks for your special ingredient, Mr. Gourmand.
Slurp, don't slurp, don't do that. Nom 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 nom. Fervently caress the food.
Still tastes ordinary to me. There's no major difference from the food I usually make. Still, the last step is to have Bready come and taste it.
Didn't you ban her from the kitchen for a while?
I did, but if I want her to taste the stuff, she needs to be here.
Crust gingerly rings the bell. Shortly after, Bready enters. Wow. It's only been a few days, but it feels like it's been ages since I was in the kitchen. Is your research finished?
For the moment, yes. I want you to taste what I came up with.
Sure. I didn't imagine I'd see you here, Bonne Bouche. Oh, I was just lending Crust a hand. Wink, wink. I see. No wonder there was no one in the commander's room. Why is she gulping and looking at us like that with her tongue sticking out? Wait, what?
Here it is.
You made quite a spread. I've actually been missing your cooking. Well, cheers. Nom 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 nom.
How is it?
The taste is a little different.
I knew it. I knew you'd pick up on that. Does it taste pure? Are you happy?
I'm afraid not. This isn't quite the flavor I envisioned in my mind.
Oh, maybe because I'm still in the early stages of my research.
Maybe.
That has to be it, definitely.
Okay, I'll give my evaluation. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure what kind of flavor you were aiming for. For something that you made, this is all oddly flat in terms of taste and the emotion behind it. Nothing in particular stands out.
I see. I appreciate the evaluation. I'll get back to it and call you when I'm ready.
Okay, but may I ask what kind of research you're doing?
I'm afraid I can't tell you. If I accomplish what I'm after, you'll know what I was aiming for as soon as you eat it.
You're right. I've never seen you this motivated before. Very well, I hope you succeed.
Thanks, and wait for my call.
Bready smiles before leaving the kitchen. And Crust waves goodbye excitedly. Not the result we were looking for, I'm guessing. Despite her outward enthusiasm, I can't help but feel that Bready looks a bit lonely. No, Commander, it's a trap. It's a trap, my guy. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a trap. It's a trap. She's gonna do that. She's gonna be like, I'm so lonely. And then she's just gonna eat your fingers with chocolate, bro. It's a trap.
Let me take a break.
Comfort breed. Breedy. It's a trap. He's a trap.
I'll check it out and be right back.
Oh, have a good sleepover. Good night, good night. Makes sense. You're trying to get a head empty while cooking
Are you
this.
satisfied with my service?
Or to truly act like someone that works in a restaurant with a different line of thought. Oh my god, Bready.
I had figured it wouldn't succeed on the first attempt. But what could have been the problem? Maybe we need more than just your touch, Mr. Gourmand.
I think the methodology was flawed to begin with.
Oh, I got it. There might be too many ingredients. If purity is what you're after, you've got to do away with all the extraneous emotions, information, and stories. This time, I'll make something that focuses on a singular taste.
She's gonna chop the commanded flesh. No, I'm telling you, she's gonna actually just chop up our fingers. Make us into a roast. That's it. She said less ingredients. All she needs is us. Just straight up.
How about this, Bready?
To put it nicely, it's keeping things simple. To put it bluntly, it seems unfinished. What, she's going back cooking again?
Here, this one should be better.
It doesn't really taste like much. It's a bit of a stretch to even call this food. Oh.
How about this?
Crust, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but the plates you're giving me are seeming less and less like proper food.
It may seem that way, but at least you can taste it.
Is your research about trying to make a dish with only one ingredient?
Huh? What was that?
Nothing. I'll try it. Nom 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 nom. I am picking up the natural flavor of the ingredients. It has enough nutrients and the texture isn't too bad. The portion size isn't too big and it's nice and light. I don't know if this is what your research is about, but this could potentially be useful as an emergency ration for when we go up to the surface.
Oh, really? Well, since it's an ingredient that doesn't spoil easily, that might not be a bad idea.
But that's not what you were after, was it?
Thank you for your help today, Bready. Thanks for your insightful commentary. I realize I still have a way to go. I'll be in touch once I've made some more improvements.
Are you going to keep at it today?
No, I've been cooking all day, so I'm tired. It's getting late too, so I should get some rest.
Yes, be sure to rest properly while you're doing this. I'm still not entirely sure what you're doing here, but whatever it is, you don't need to be in a hurry.
Okay. I knew this wouldn't be easy. I knew I wouldn't be able to simply snap my fingers and solve this all in a day. But if I'm being honest, I had a little hope there near the end. No matter which parts of you that we used, the dishes were all failures.
I could have told you that adding my hair to the food wouldn't help things. Ew! Hair to the food! Yeah, yuck.
Hey, this is research after all. We've got to try anything and everything. Still, I'm sorry for inconveniencing you like this. Thanks for all the help today.
Crust.
Yes?
Why are you hiding the purpose of this research from Bready?
Well, I want to surprise her. Once I manage to make a dish that is beautiful and pure, she'll be over the moon. Besides, I told her the point of this was so I could make a dish for her. When I look back, all the food I've made are things that other people would enjoy, but not Bready. That's why I want it to be a big surprise when I make something specifically with her in mind.
I see.
So, there you have it.
Are you going to work alone tomorrow?
I guess so. I'm planning on doing as much as I can on my own.
I know someone who would make a good assistant. Should I bring her?
I really appreciate the offer, but our kitchen is off limits to non-staff. I could invite them in, but they would have to be treated as a guest rather than an assistant.
If someone who you already know... Oh, it's someone who you already know quite well.
Oh, really? In that case, sure. If it's someone that you personally vouch for and I already know them, I'm sure they'll be perfect for the job.
It's Bready, isn't it? But just bring in Bready. Trust in the crust. Trust in the crust. Trust in the crust.
To be fighting beside me.
I'll check it out and be right back.
Reload.
Bring in Nihilister. We're doing a barbecue.
'Tis taken me longer than usual.
Oh, I gotta get more of
Had I
the
donned my usual garb,
currency
I
stuff.
would have been swifter.
The next day, along with the person I've selected to be Crust's assistant, I head to the kitchen.
Hi, Mr. Gourmand. Who was it that you brought with you? Wowee! So this is Miss Crust's kitchen. Oh, Tia, you were in the special class I gave a while ago. Hello. I came here at teacher's request. I may not be much help, but I'll do my best. I'm excited to have you here. You left quite an impression during the class.
I did? But I didn't even get that high of a score.
Well, the score is based on a set system of criteria, so while I may not have been able to give you a high score, the fact that you made a dish which is perfectly suited you impressed me. I also found it moving you made another dish tailored to a friend's taste. In fact, that's the reason I'm here right now.
Oh, in that case, I think I might be able to help.
Glad to hear it. Then, do you want to get changed first?
Change?
Of course! Whenever you cook, you need an apron that matches the occasion. If you go inside the back room, there are plenty of aprons to choose from. Pick whichever one you want and come back once you're ready.
Okay.
I'm feeling good today. I think I just might succeed. Thank you for sending me such a great assistant, Mr. Gourmand.
Sure thing. I'll be watching from the sidelines, cheering you on. Dun, 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 dun. One stream, it was like Trusty and the Crusty, and the streamer was like, please don't ever say that again. Was. I'm done changing. Jesus Christ, Tia. That outfit, man. Yo, Ozen! Holy shit, thank you so much for 27 months, bro. Thank you, thank you!
Do I look okay? The apron looks good. But why did you take off your school uniform?
Oh, well, when I wore the apron on top of my school uniform, it didn't fit properly, and I felt a bit uncomfortable. So I changed into something more comfortable and wore the apron over it.
I see. Well, as long as you're comfortable. Now then, let's start cooking.
I don't have my eye tracker on, but holy shit, I just keep looking at her fucking boobs, man. They're right there. They're literally bigger than freaking Crust's head.
What kind of food would you like to cook, Tia?
I'm feeling a dessert of some kind. I want to make something nice and sweet that I can eat.
Alright, then today we'll look into desserts.
Didn't you say that we had to make something for someone specific? Is it really okay for me to make something that I want?
Oh, I guess you're right. Wow, I never really considered that. Before setting about creating an ideal flavor, I never thought about what kind of food Bready actually would want to eat. I'm such a dum-dum.
What? You mean you don't know what kind of food this person likes?
I think I do. I know that she'd like something bold, something new.
That's a toughie. Is there anything in particular that she eats often?
She usually eats whatever I make without any complaints.
Then she must be a fan of your cooking.
You think so?
Of course. In that case, I think we'll be okay making a dessert.
Yeah, you're right. Bready will enjoy anything that we give her as long as it's made by us.
Alright, you said this Bready person likes bold and new flavors, yes? In that case, you should make a dessert unlike anything this world has ever seen.
Yes, that's exactly what we should do. The only thing is, if we do that, it might end up tasting like nothing special. I've got to make something that will really knock her socks off.
I see. Tia peruses through the ingredients lined up on the kitchen table. I don't know. This all looks special enough to me.
Anyway, I'll take the lead and you can pitch in whenever possible. Oh, and feel free to tell me any suggestions you have at this point.
Sure thing.
Oh, and one more thing before we begin. Tia, could you perhaps lick Mr. Gourmand and explain what he tastes like?
Why the fuck is everyone licking me, bro?
Excuse me?
Oh, here we go again. God damn. Why not lick the commander? Of course, of course. Everybody lick the commander. See what he tastes like. Let me grab all of this. And then back in. Even Tia, who's always touchy with the commander, is weirded out. I mean, if you think about it, if your first impression is like, hey, I want you to lick this person and see what they taste like, in any conversation, even if you are talking about food, if someone asks you to lick somebody else, I'm pretty sure we'd all be like, what? I think we all be like that. We're gonna set up a lemonade stand that just offers paid commander licking. Yo, we make bank though. Yo, if we did that at the outpost, oh my god, we'd make so much money. Oh, you're baking cookies now? Are you gonna share? Or are you not gonna share? It's okay if you lick back. That's crazy. Abysmal first impression. Hi Ryoku, how you doing? Depends who I was asked to lick. That's true. Unless it's JoJo, I'd be weirded out. Seth Naga, I'm sure she already tried it. I'm pretty sure a lot of Nikkes have tried. Yeah. I think we would be cooking said person. Well, that's what I mean. I feel like people would be like, what do you mean I have to lick them? Pretty sure people would just taste like salty, would they not? Pretty sure. I don't know. It's like, if we're like sweat, we'd just be like salty, right? I don't know. I don't really like lick myself or other people for that matter, so I really don't know what we taste like. See a nom nom commander more than once. Kinda late, but what events are things we've already done? Okay, so we yapped for an entire hour. And we're just going through the true flavor, and then we're gonna do freaking mudfish after. So we are halfway through Crust event, because we freaking yapped for a while, which I'm not mad about. But so yeah, I didn't miss too much. Didn't miss too much. Oh, speaking of ads are starting up soon anyway.
Phew. That's one down. Why don't you give it a taste, Tia?
Okay. It looks scrumptious. Well, here I go.
Num 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 num. What do you think? Num 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 num.
I can't really place what it tastes like. It's certainly not what I expected.
That's good. In that case.
Oh, we're immediately bringing Bready in. Oh shit. Soon after, Bready enters.
Oh, welcome back, Bready. I'd like for you to taste the dish that we came up with today.
Sure. I see we have a guest. Hello, I'm Tia.
I'm Bready.
And thank you for coming to help Crust. No problem. I hope you enjoy.
Yeah.
So, you made a cake. Sniffa. Sniffa. Doesn't smell terribly sweet. I'll see what it tastes like. Nom 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 nom. Oh, I forgot to put the other ding emote up there. Hi, Ray Sphere. What I miss? Just half of Crust event. And a big long yap session. Gotta wait for what she says.
Tia.
Yes? It's obvious that you really enjoy desserts. I can easily pick up on the love and the joy that you experienced while making this. Rawr! Wow, you can detect all that. I did have a great time making it. The recipe was completely different from what I'm used to seeing, so I was a bit surprised. But I figured that if this is how someone else likes it, then it's my responsibility to make it that way. Rawr! Of course, I was only here to assist. Miss Crust made most of it. The taste is very enjoyable, to be sure.
When you eat, you sense the emotions that were present when the dish was made. This complicates things. Maybe I shouldn't cook it myself? Having said that, there's next to no sweetness here. Just a vaguely cake-like texture. I would hardly call this a proper cake. Huh? But at least the taste isn't ordinary like the ones from before. That tells me I'm making progress. I'm going to switch up some things and make it again. Crust, Yes? Nothing. I hope you'll be able to finish with your research soon. I hope so too. I presume I should leave now? If you could, thanks, Bready. Miss Crust? Yes? You're trying to cook a dish that Bready can eat, right? That's right. But Bready didn't enjoy it. She didn't look terribly happy. I realize that. That's why I'm trying to come up with a dish that'll make her happy. That's not really what I'm getting at. I realize that you're still in the middle of the process, but if the person you're trying to please looks so unhappy at this point, don't you think that indicates you're headed in the wrong direction? Oh, do you really think she looked that unhappy? Yes. Are you sure you're really making this for her? Ooh. I just noticed the bunny on the drone. Yeah, what do you mean? Has been there. The little pink bunny frou-frou?
I want to see a chameleon for myself.
Yo, Tia, I know Tia onto something. I'm like, are you doing this for Bready or are you doing this for yourself? Big facts. Big
Need a
facts.
second? Let me take a break. I'll check it out and be right back.
Did you enjoy the popularity poll war?
Longer than usual.
Not after I found out that people were trying to buy votes. Like, what the fuck is the point? Tia's cooking and not just desserts.
Despite a cursed garment, I'm able to slice a rapture.
Buy votes? Yeah, so there was a, I forget what website it was, or some sort of like, there was like a message thread. People were paying other people to put in votes for, I think it was Rappi.
Let's head to the hot spring and take a load off.
To buy a count to vote, yeah, something like that. But yeah, people were, they were like they're making accounts so that they could just buy votes for their character that they wanted to win. I heard about botting, but not actual buying votes. Yeah, it was a Twitter, was it a Twitter thread, or there was a screenshot that someone had posted. And it was basically calling out that they were making accounts so that they can buy votes for the character that they wanted, which I think was Rappi at the time. Which is crazy because it was like a pretty close, I think it was pretty close in the polls, and then all of a sudden Rappi just like skyrocketed, like out of nowhere. And everyone was like, what the fuck happened? And yeah, then there were leaks of someone that was trying to buy votes for Rappi. I hope they fix that. People even use bots to make a bunch of accounts to buy votes. Yeah, I know someone that made 100+ accounts to vote for Cindy. That's what, see, there you go. There are people that were just making accounts so that they could just put more votes into the characters that they wanted. But I mean, that was just one screenshot, right? Think about all the other people that haven't been found out that were doing the same thing. Because the votes were freaking, they were a little bit crazy. They're a little bit crazy. But I genuinely don't think that they should put the totals while doing the poll. I think that you should vote for the ones that you should vote for, like daily or whatever, right? Don't put how many votes each one has, because then you run into this problem. You run into this issue that people are gonna start buying votes or buying whatever to feed into these accounts because they see the numbers and they're gonna be like, well, we need more now. But I genuinely think that they should keep the numbers of the tallies of the votes hidden until the very end. until the very end, and then it gets revealed who won. That's just me. That's just me. But I genuinely think putting the number of tallies for the votes while we're voting is such a bad idea. It's such a bad idea. That was should be a hidden count. This seems like a good way to get the voting thrown out. Voted from both. The sub votes went to Privity and Marion. Pretty crazy. Let's go, Rap PB! Yeah, they should push for Dora to be the winner because they're trying to buy votes. Then I don't know how they can crack down on that though. I don't know. I don't know what system they could put in place for that, but I really do think because they didn't have the votes hidden that it spurred this event of people trying to buy votes, because then they can just see the numbers fluctuating. As opposed to it's hidden, so no one really knows, and unless you're like working for Shift Up and it gets leaked or something. But also the tally can be demoralizing as well, because why vote your girl if the others are way ahead? The IP tracking. They can remove us from accounts made the same day. Prohibited accounts started after voting begins from voting. That's true, that's true. The replacement system would be to just by default give the win to Grave. Oh, I agree. I agree. Fairly certain Shift will be able to sort the legitimate votes from the fraudulent ones, so I opt not to worry too much. Well, the question is, are they going to? Right? Because they might not even be aware that that's happening either. Because a lot of people in chat didn't even know that it was happening. So, I mean, Shift Up is probably just going to be like, okay, there's a lot of votes, but are they actually going to investigate it and do it? That's what I don't know. I don't know if they're actually going to, like, do or take action on it, because I don't know if they've addressed that it was an issue. Let's give Kay the win. Wasn't Kay, like, not even on there or something? Yeah, they could add something to not allow accounts made the week to vote. They could, yeah. I think that'd be a good, like, buffer for that. After the events and are fresh without the character, shouldn't even be able to vote for the character. Like, logically, how can they even know the character that they vote for? Well, I would argue that without the character, and if they don't have the character, like, say that I wasn't able to get, like, Grave, for instance, but that's my favorite character, but I can't vote for her because I don't have her? I feel like I feel like that part maybe not so much. Can put in a survey. Oh, that's true, yeah. Even Shift Up forgot K. SMPC goes to see it. No! They should just give outfits for the top 2 characters, then everybody is happy. At least the top 3 get special art. That's true. I thought the meme war was fun, and I figured the voter fraud was just part of the meme. Oh no, it was actually getting revealed that it was like a pretty bad thing. It was happening a lot. Not just like a one-time thing, like it was happening a lot. I didn't know the vote was there was literally a pop-up when we got into the same telling you that the vote was going on. Wait, what? What do you mean the vote was, how do you not know the vote was happening? Ownership of unit exclusivity would be weird. You don't have to have the character and miss the events. They did that for the popular. I'm scared to see what happens when we get to the outfit poll. Well, again, I don't know. If they're gonna put something in place for it, hopefully. Maybe not allow people to vote for the same character more than once per day. And not have it to where you can only vote if your account is past a certain point in the campaign. I mean, again, it's one of those things that, like, say you don't meet Doro, right? But you get Doro in one of your banner pulls. You just got super lucky, and you happen to really like her character because of her aesthetic, and you want to vote for her, but you can't because you're not at a certain part in the campaign? I don't know. I don't think the restrictions for the in-game stuff would make sense. Because, again, like, if you just have really bad RNG and you just don't get your favorite character, because, like, the game just is just not gonna give it to you, I think that's a restriction that I would not want to have. Ray is so beautiful. Yeah, you have to be chapter 4 about to vote to cut down on buying votes. Okay, that would be fair. That would be fair. Chapter 4, or, like, you know, something that's a little bit lower. You have to actually, like, play the game a little bit, I think would make sense. But yeah, if it's gonna be like a campaign lock, be like, oh, you're not at chapter 30, you can't vote for Grave or anything, I'd be like, what the fuck, bro? I think maybe something like you can't vote unless you beat chapter 1 or something. To be honest, I think the idea is no super new accounts. Yes, I think, yeah, a lot of people had already mentioned the same day accounts, right? Accounts being made same day should automatically get filtered out and should not. But again, I don't know what it is for brand new players when you get through the game and you get to the lobby and then all the pop-ups happen, right? All the pop-ups are like, hey, we got voting thing, we got banners, we got all this stuff, and it literally tells you that there's a voting going on. It's kind of hard to do because I don't know what they would do for that, but people would still rig with account progression. There's people that desperate. I mean, that's true. Money talks, man. Money does talk. But Fishkid, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. So there were a bunch of funny smear campaigns for both Cindy and Roppy. I have seen the memes though. I have seen the memes have been pretty funny. If it was a chapter 30, but like 50% of players wouldn't be able to vote. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If they did a campaign lock and it was like, yeah, you gotta be at chapter 30 in order to vote for these characters, but fuck, no one's gonna be there, man. Yeah, I talked with someone at another NIKKE fan group, and according to them, Shift Up does limit voting to accounts created at least a month or so before the poll opened. Okay. Interesting. Good to know. Early chapters are too easy. Past chapters 5 and 10 make more sense. There's data management programs that usually take care of situations like this, so Shift Up probably has a contingency plan, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm wondering, I'm curious if they do implement it. Granted, I'm sure it's easy to set up. I'm wondering if they have used it, or if, I don't know. I mean, we haven't heard anything, like there hasn't been like a quote-unquote official announcement that they had to crack down on this type of stuff. But, yeah, I am curious. Maybe it was happening on like the back end, and that's why they didn't have to worry about it, because they were already able to filter out those votes, so. I'd be so screwed. I know, Jeb Spiss's new NIKKE player would not be able to vote in the popularity vote. Pretty sad to see this genuinely fun rival be ruined by botting. That's, you know, people always gotta take the fun out of stuff, man. It do be like that. That sucks. Cindy is staring at all of these botters. Not beautiful. So since Shift Up already has measures in place, I don't know what the cheaters thought they would accomplish by buying accounts. I don't know, free money, I guess? Or, I don't know, I have no idea. Your account's not even legal, shouldn't be able to vote. Do they even know about the characters? I mean, that's the point. They don't. They are paid to make an account to vote for a specific character that they're told to vote for. That's it. They're not making it for the intent of if they know the character or not. They're just getting fucking money. They don't care. I just find it funny Dora went from 2nd last year to 4th this year. She needed to have a little bit of a ranking displacement. That's fine. I would love some treatment like other game studios, like CDPR has done, where if the cheating has a hidden poll, where the winner of the most cheaters gets a poo-poo skin? Wait, they actually have a poo-poo skin? That's insane. Isn't OG Scarlet top 5 again? Actually, I haven't looked at what the poll was like. I voted for Anise this year. Justice for Anise. What do you mean? Anise already has, like, freaking... Well, she doesn't have the skins, but she's getting all the cool outfits for all these live streams, though. Which is such a shame that they should actually make them into skins, though. Meanwhile, Snow White is still missing a frame. I mean, considering how many skins this game are bought, people would probably want a free poo-poo skin. It's true. It's true. Blocking new accounts would only work for this year. They need to do something different to prevent botting next year, because all the accounts used this year would be able to still vote. Well, and see, that's making me wonder, though, if there was a botting incident that happened in any other part of the game, that's what they're using for the accounts to feed into the votes of this anniversary. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But I am curious if people actually just have their bot accounts already set up and has been set up so that they can be used for events like this, so that they were already pre-made. I don't know. I feel like that's going deep into the weeds with it, like conspiracy theory type stuff. But I'd be curious if they did have like accounts like already set up for stuff like this so that they can just be ready for payment and they just can fucking vote. In the last 2 years, voting weren't close enough for the botting to matter. That's fair. That's why I said that thought process is definitely going down conspiracy theory thought process. So don't like just take that with a grain of salt, but like, I definitely don't think that's what's happening. I'm pretty sure these were all new accounts that were trying to get made to help boost the votes. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now with all of these accounts being made that they could be used for future bot accounts. When deserves Duchess, like, why does the rest of the Underworld Queen get all the attention? I'm very hopeful that she'll get her redemption arc. She'll get it. She'll get a skin, hopefully. People buy botted accounts prior to pulls because they would reroll the first 10 pull and top tier. So the other bad rolls are the bots that they would sell for this pull. Ah, interesting. Just hide vote counts. Yep, that's what I said from the beginning. Definitely just hide the vote counts so that we don't have this problem. And no one's gonna know until the final reveal. Like, ta-da! This is what the votes put us at. Summer Moran, y'all trust? That's what I'm saying. Justice for Moran. She's gonna freaking get her summer outfit. Like, people reroll accounts to get Scarlet in the first 10. True. A lot of reroll accounts. A lot of reroll accounts. Justice for Kay? Who? Who's Kay? Summer Moran, Aid, and Drake. Drake would be fun too. Don't squid at me! Okay. Alright, I gotta make sure I gotta chapter that out for another tangent about NIKKE poll and voting. Sorry, VOD watchers. If you ask me if the person on the receiving end doesn't want what they're being given, it can make even good intentions feel malicious. That's why I'm always sure to ask these questions before I set out to do something. All this research you're doing right now, is this what Bready wanted?
Not exactly, but I know she'll be happy with it when I succeed. I can already see the expression on her face. I've seen it before. I see. Still, I think it would be a good idea to let her know the exact purpose of what you're doing here. Not knowing for so long might make her feel upset.
Okay, I'll fill her in. Thanks for your help today, Tia. Be safe on your way back home.
I had a good time. I'll be rooting for you. Well, Crust? Oh. Don't tell me you're about to cry, girl.
This next time, rather than making it myself, I'll use a machine. That way, Bready won't detect any emotions in the dish.
I mean, even if she doesn't sense any of the emotions, she'll still detect the nutritional components in each individual ingredient.
Oh, but if she doesn't feel the emotions, wouldn't there be a chance that she don't know all the other details? At any rate, I've never tried it, so I'll experiment. I'm sorry, I know that I'm being impulsive.
It's alright.
It's just, I was really shocked by what Tia said earlier. I said I wanted to make food that Bready would be happy eating, but I never bothered to check what kind of expression she was making while eating. I figured that as long as I did my research, her liking it was a given. Why is it so difficult? The more I try, the less I seem to know.
Oh, Crust.
I know this might sound childish, but I'm a little jealous of you at the moment.
I know someone whose cooking makes everyone happy. How about I ask her to come and help?
If you could, I'd be super grateful. She sounds incredible.
It's another person whom you know as well.
Another one? That's amazing, considering I don't know that many people. Will they also be here to assist me like Tia did today?
This is only my personal opinion, but I suggest inviting her as a guest.
A guest?
You could take this opportunity to make some normal dishes again. This person could act as a sounding board for what you make and offer their feedback.
Yeah, that sounds good. A completely new approach could be just the ticket.
Then let's wrap things up for today, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, wait a moment. Let me give you an invitation. I always personally write out an invitation for any guests that are invited to our kitchen.
Why?
Isn't it obvious? So that they feel special.
If you know that, why are you doing this with Bready?
Sorry? What was that?
Nothing. I'm sure she'll like it.
I certainly hope so.
She's She's becoming more human. Protect daughter chef. Aw. Next day.
Bubble, 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 bubble. Let's boil the stew.
Oh, that's us. We're the stew. Oh, fuck it. It finally happened, guys. We finally became the stew.
Let's boil the stew. So get after me.
You look like you're having fun.
You bet I am. Welcoming a new guest is always a thrill. I'm so curious who it'll be going to be. My heart is racing. Oh, there they are. Welcome! Welcome to the cooking oil kitchen, where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food. Hello. Oh, you look awfully familiar.
Oh my god, I love that outfit on her. Ooh.
Hey, you're that maid from before. That's right. My name is Aid, and I work at the Maid Cafe. Thank you for inviting me.
God, I love that outfit on her. Ugh.
Servant, are you ready?
I feel like her breasts are way too low in that outfit. That just means she's not wearing a bra. And the sweater is doing its best to keep it up. That's it. Did log in enough to get her? I'm like 2 days away because I was sick yesterday, so I missed a couple days. Not yesterday, last week. So I missed a couple days, but I'm still on track to get her because there's 5 days left in the event, and I have like a couple days left for the login stuff. So we'll be good. We'll be good. I forget. Are you an official content creator? Yes, I am. For NIKKE, yes. Casual outfit does it more for me than the maid outfit. The maid outfit is great. I think it's because I personally, for me, I think I like her casual outfit is because it shows more skin. For the maid outfit, she's completely covered up because even her like skirt is really long too. But I think just because she's showing some leg, she's showing a little bit of shoulder. She's definitely not wearing a bra, which is why the girls are just free to do whatever they want. I ain't complaining though because this outfit looks fucking. It's nice. It's a very nice bra for weakness already. It needs to be free. I hardly ever wear a bra unless it's like a sports bra and that's it. I hardly wear a bra for anything else though. The girls are always free. Brushes up and they do sag. That's true. That's true. Gravity is always going to win, especially when you got the big boobas. They're always going to win. That's why, you know, wearing a bra is going to be that good support, but when you're not wearing one, they're definitely gonna be hanging a little bit. Women cold when they don't. Wait, don't women get cold when they don't wear bras? Bras are not a warmth thing. It's a support thing. Bras are meant for support, not warmth. They are not warm at all. I mean, I guess if you get hot, then yeah, you get kind of sweaty. But like, they are not meant for warmth. They are only meant for support, pretty much, and shaping, and outfits. Yeah. Base streamer shift up as well in creating different body types and designs. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what I liked about them from the start. I think I had my big rant about it when we were playing Stellar Blade. Because people were complaining that Eve was not like an ideal body type of a woman because she looked too much like a model. And I was like, her body is literally based off of a model. Like, they did a body scan of a model, of a Korean model. Like, that's what Eve is based off of. Jesus Christ. Keelan, EP, have a good night. Have a good sleep. Have a good sleep. Helps the main artists are women. Yes, I think it's the Shift Up's director's wife, I think, is the designer of the outfits or, like, and of the women, the characters. Don't you know all models are the AR streamers? Not even a real woman, literally based off. That's what it is. That was the thing that killed me. All of these people that were complaining about Eve's body, I was like, that literally is based off of a real woman. Like, what do we say? The CEO's wife. Yeah, CEO's wife. There you go. Classic video game journalism. It's so bad. It's so bad. But yeah, I've always praised Shift Up with their being able to depict different body types of women. from, you know, being short or being super tall, like having a big chest, having a small chest, being very curvy, not being curvy, right? Like they have gone through a lot, and I've been very, very appreciative of it because they don't just stick with like one generic body type, Hoyo, and then they also have like a variety when it comes to their characters. So like really, really like appreciate, you know, that type of stuff. But I remember if I mentioned there was a meme on NIKKE Facebook about how she was larger size and every media loved her, but Western devs couldn't seem to capture that magic because Western devs make unlikable large characters. That's true. That whale, the call out. I don't know what to talk about. I don't say anything. I think it was just lazy and not wanting to make more models of different body types. It's exactly what it is. They think that the design alone on a character is gonna be good enough, but it's so boring. It's so boring. Like, the freaking characters are like, they look the same body type as like NPCs, and the only thing that's different is like maybe their outfit, and I'm like, okay. Characters are designed like all copy pasted. That's true. Women have it real good. If they lack in the chest area, they compensate in the booty area. That's true. That's true. About Bready, everyone immediately love Bready, but if you see a plus size girl woman in a Western game, she's going to be unlikable in some way. I also think that like in Western games though, that they just do a really bad job of like trying to advertise like positive body types too. And again, I also think it's just like Western culture as well. Western culture is really, really bad about just like the shaming, where a lot of other places in the world, they actually like that type of body. They like the bigger women, they like, you know, fluff, they like that type, because it means that you are, in some cultures, it means that you are being taken care of. It means that you are a happy woman and you are eating good food that is able to make you nice and plump, right? But in Western culture, they think of it as like fat shaming, and it's just like, it's completely ass backwards. Also, Chinese Mustang looks good. I like his outfit too. I'm so sick of Western culture ruining women. Didn't I like Genshin was because the characters all just look like porcelain dolls. That's why I was really impressed with like Wuthering Waves and their characters during cutscenes, because they actually had some life to them. LA from Borderlands 2 is a huge exception, no pun intended, but also pun intended. All women are perfect. That's true. And as a character, she completely owns herself in her body type. But it's not healthy, unfortunately. Well, it depends. You can still be like plump and fluffy and still be very healthy, right? I think again, it kind of just goes back into, we have the misconception that anyone that is over a certain weight is gonna be like, even for me right now, right? If for my height, and based off of medical doctrine, quote unquote, I'm considered overweight, right? I'm considered overweight. But if you were to look at me, and those that have seen me like at cons and stuff, right? If you look at me, you'd be like, how the fuck are you overweight, right? No, you're not. No. Don't get me wrong. I don't think I'm overweight. I'm just saying, medically, right? Medically, in quotes, medically, they would say that I am overweight. To me, I am not, because I lift weights. So I have a lot of muscle that's on my body. I do a lot of working out, right? But I also eat like really, really good food too. Like, I ain't freaking skipping out on food. But I am trying to get back to a point where I used to be super, super fit. And I think I've shown pictures of that before, where you guys saw the picture of my back. Holy shit, I'm trying to get that shit back. But I think that's why in medical terms, it's a little bit deceiving. Because even though for my height and my weight, I'm considered overweight, I'm not unhealthy. But they're like, oh, you gotta lose a lot more weight. You gotta get down to this. And I'm like, no, if I get down to that weight, that's unhealthy, right? I would have to start starving myself. Have I been gradually losing weight over time? Sure. But it's also because I'm going back to the gym. I'm lifting again. I'm, you know, doing a little bit more cardio and stuff, like compared to during COVID when I wasn't. But I'm naturally losing weight and building up muscle, which again is going to put on more weight because muscle's heavier. So I'm my weight isn't gonna change. Like, it's probably gonna stay the same for a little bit, but doctrine, because of medical doctrine, I'm considered overweight, and it's just like, bro, I fucking hate that shit so much. Oh, Kitsune! Oh, 9 months! Hey, you know what that means? You know what that means? You know what that means? That means you get to name a sub baby, and it gets to go in the Hall of Fame in the Discord. So you gotta give me a name! I eat burger. I thought you said boogers, but it's burgers. The back muscles already. That's what I'm trying. You know, I'm trying. We're getting there. We're getting there. I've been hitting the gym pretty hard. Just eat an apple. I hear doctors hate those. Apples are good. I do like apples. I appreciate this tangent because we get to stare at AIDS some more. Don't worry, I gotta chapter this out too. Remember when we said that that Crust event was kind of short? So that was a lie. They say I'm underweight and I'm like, hell you on about? I'm medically overweight, but I look like I'm skinny fat. See, and there's that thing too, right? Yeah, people like, they're like, I'm not, but according to, you know, medical terminology or science or whatever, that's how they grade it. I don't know. What's a name? I was for most of my life. Almost lost 20 pounds in the last 2 months, but I don't know what my ideal weight is because this is the first time I've started to build real muscle. Oh, that's fair. That is fair. It is going to be hard to judge, right? And there's going to be guys too, guys and girls, I should say, that if you go to the gym and you build up a lot of muscle, you're naturally going to be heavier because of the muscle, and you're always going to be considered quote unquote overweight for your size or for your height, because just you have a lot more muscle on you. And so the doctors are always going to say that you're overweight when it's not true. You're just like, I'm just building up a lot more muscle. That's the thing that I don't like about doctor's visits all the time too, because they're just like, oh, you know you're overweight. I'm like, bitch, I am not overweight. I'm just fucking, I got a little bit of fluff on my stomach, right? But I'm building all my muscle back up. I'm trying to get rid of the erosion incident, right? We gotta get that shelf back. We gotta get that shelf back. You're just a bulky boy. We like the bulky boys though. Keep in mind, muscle is heavier than fat. Yeah, but for some reason, medical professionals don't take that into account when they weigh you on the scale. They just tell you that you're overweight for your size. I already requested to build a new shelf. True, we're getting there. Can you use BMI alone? You need to look at the body fat percentage, age. Oh, I know. Oh, trust. I before COVID, I went through this whole rigorous thing with a workout scientist. I did their program for a while. We did a lot of mathing, a lot of getting into the best shape of my life, and then COVID hit, and I was like, fuck. But yeah, there's definitely a lot more that goes into it, but medical terms, they don't take that stuff into account. When you go do your annual physical or something, they don't look at that. They just look at the number that's on the scale, look at your height, and then they're like, oh, you're overweight. I'm like, you didn't even take into account anything else. That like, maybe I'm really active and I'm like working out a lot and I have a lot of muscle. Like, no, none of that stuff. Okay. See, if you got a bit of chubbier belly, that's totally cool. Not Bready levels though. I don't mind the Bready levels. I like that swish. I literally can't be below 220 since I've always been muscularly dense. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's just really hard too. You can't really lose any more weight because like it's just muscle and you're like, what do I do? Take out my muscles? Like, what the fuck? Already the builder. Just tell them they're overweight. Oh, so like the Uno reverse? Be like, no, you. I'm gonna do that my next doctor visit. They're gonna be like, oh no, Artie, you're overweight. And I'll be like, no, you. I'm gonna pull out an Uno reverse card from my wallet. And I'm just gonna hand it to them. Artie gonna build a shelf that we can rest our drinks on. That's true. I want to. The scale is based on general population and not absolute per individual. Overweight is also just so mean sounding, not above average, but overweight. I know, and that's like that's their medical way of saying it though. They're like, oh, you're overweight for your size. I'm like, what does that even mean? I feel like that's so outdated. There's a lot of things that need to go into that. Hi, Paradoxus, how you doing? You know, past few times I've been to a doc, I'm surprised I haven't been told I'm overweight or an unhealthy state, and a majority of the time they say I'm a healthy young adult. I'm like somewhat fit, but got stuff up around some areas. That's me. That's me. I'm fit. I'm strong, right? I'm strong. If I can deadlift almost 300 pounds, but I got a little fluff on me, I'm still strong, right? But who cares? I got a little bit of fluff. It happens. What con are you going to next? I'm going to Anime Expo next. Actually, I think that might be my only one this year, to be honest. But I have my tickets and everything booked up for Anime Expo, and that's in the first week of July? 4th of July weekend? Something like that. I don't really have a weight or body shape in mind. I just wanted to be easily pick up by future wife. Oh, I love that. I love that that's the goal. Not a females in my family are quote-unquote rape, but it's also thyroid issues, so none of them are crazy big. Yeah, that's another thing too. Sometimes like genetics just like and other like health issues like doesn't really help. But the BMI is hella outdated. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The whole taking your weight and height and then calculating like what your supposed weight is supposed to be is so fucking wrong. It's so wrong. I can go to that one. Hope to see you there. Yeah, I think a lot of people I think we're gonna try to do, because usually they have NIKKE stuff there, so I think we're gonna do like a big meetup and stuff. I already mentioned that I'm gonna be handing out merch, so if people want like keychains and stickers and all of that stuff, I'll have a little thing with me. I'll be cosplaying as Moran, since she's the one that I look most similar to besides Diesel. But I have her outfit and everything too, so we talk about AX? Yes. Yeah. Talk about being there, so. VOD watchers, hope you're enjoying your popcorn. Oh, I know. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, VOD watchers. You're a down-to-earth girl, how to find nowadays. I'm saluting you, but you can't see me. I'm saluting you. But I try to be super down-to-earth. I'm pretty chill. I mean, I'm old. That's the thing. I have lived my life. I'm ready to go to retirement home. Right? So I would say that I have the wisdom of an elderly person because I have lived my days. I am ready to go to my retirement home and I can start streaming from the retirement home. Granny coded through and through. That's true. I am granny coded. It's been to 3 weddings in the last year, and when it's my turn, I want our dance to blow all the other weddings out of the water. Let's go! Oh my god, you should do like the big lift that they do in what's the one fucking movie? Oh my god, I just brain farted. Where they do the big lift. Oh my god, I don't remember. My brain hurts. Remember when you do the Moran cosplay, remember to yell out loyalty. Fluffytron, thank you so much for the follow! I got you, Risky. I got you. I want to make a commander cosplay, but I don't want to spend like $300 on army dress jacket. Nah, you go to thrift store! Go to any... If you are by any military outpost, there's always going to be a military thrift store. Go there, and you can get an entire outfit for like 10 bucks. I promise you. You don't gotta buy a new one. Buy a used one, take it to the dry cleaners, and you can get one for like 10 bucks. I think I should go with the, over BMI. Lats looking like wigs. I was thinking of which last life to get back for her. Oh yeah, the grave cosplay. I remember. Put in Discord, already a gilf. She got veiny thighs. Wait, how does that even correlate? What does veiny thighs have to do with being a gilf? Artie's too old now. Maybe she needs to oil up now. The fuck? Oh yeah, army surplus stores or online stuff. Yeah. Just go near a Marine Corps base. Plenty of upset wives selling husbands' uniforms for cheap. Yeah, surplus stores, thrift stores. Just go to anyone that is by a base. Any military installation. I'm working hard out for Japan next year. Gonna challenge the muscle girl bar to a lift off. Oh hell yeah, let's go. You know, for cosplaying, if you don't want to spend too much money, look into military edition stores. They provide outfits and parts for cosplays that are relatively cheap. It's big true. Big true. You can't really find a Moran cosplay at a military surplus store, so unfortunately I had to go to someone that makes outfits, and they were able to custom make one for me, so it was really nice. It fits very nicely. Okay, tangent number 3 in the books of this supposedly short event that is it's been almost 3 hours in the making. Okay, I'll make sure to chapter this as tangent number 3, so all the VOD watchers can skip. All right.
Wow. I almost didn't recognize you without the maid uniform.
This is my first time seeing you in casual dress as well, Aid. Mudfish will end up being 5 hours long? Bruh, it fucking is. Today I'm simply a guest who's come to taste Miss Crust's cooking. I therefore dressed accordingly. I don't look strange, do I? Oh, no, not at all. You look great.
Thank you, Master.
Is it alright if I sit here, Miss Crust?
Oh, yes. Please, make yourself comfortable.
It's an honor to have the opportunity to taste your cooking. I'm sure I'll enjoy myself.
I poured my heart and soul into these dishes, so please enjoy.
I have to whisper, Master, because I don't need my neighbors hearing me say that out loud. Because they really think me talking about slurping on fingers and calling people Master, I don't need to give them more ideas, guys, okay? Don't fucking do that, it makes me feel things. Oh. Party ASMR when? Nah, you don't want me to do ASMR. I'm gonna laugh the entire time. Dude, I cannot take ASMR seriously. Mad props to the people that can do it. I cannot. I would be fucking laughing my ass off if I tried to do ASMR. Your neighbors already know that you're kicking? No, they don't. They don't. That's crazy. Not whispering sweet nothings into your ear. No, that's fine. Crust begins to serve a multi-course meal starting with an appetizer. One by one, Aid carefully tastes each dish as they're presented to her. Already falling off her chair ASMR. Nah, I freaking spider falling from the ceiling ASMR. We already have a soundboard for that.
I can see now why you insisted that I prepare this specific dish, Mr. Gourmand.
And what dish would that be?
This here is the main entree, omurice.
This message written with ketchup, did you write it yourself?
I sure did. I wanted to express my gratitude for you coming here and sampling my food.
It's incredibly well done, like a work of art. Well then, I'll start. Crust watches Aid with an excited expression. Aid smiles subtly as she nods her head.
Phew, let me know when you're ready. I'll bring out the dessert.
Yes, okay. People will probably like giggling ASMR. Already mad spitting into the mic. The VTuber just laughs 4K. Already just got hit with a conversation as the cornerstone line. Yup. I believe I'm finished. After finishing the dessert, Aid puts her spoon down on the table. That was incredibly satisfying meal. I truly had a wonderful time. The entire time I was eating, I kept wondering about something. I heard that you're attempting to create dishes which invoke happiness in others. But if you ask me, I'd say you've already succeeded.
Really? You felt happy while eating?
Ever since I received that invitation from you yesterday, I've felt a sense of joy. And that's continued all the way through this entire meal today. Even your own enthusiasm while preparing the food was infectious. It made me feel cheerful.
That's such a relief to hear. But the person I wanted to make happy has quite a unique palate.
I see. If it's okay, could I serve you a plate of omurice?
You want to make me some omurice?
Yes. I intended on remaining simply a guest today, but after eating such a delicious meal, it just doesn't sit well with me. Hi Hooten, how you doing? Last time you came to the Maid Cafe, you left having eaten subpar omurice.
Alright, if you insist. I'll be glad to try something you make for me.
Very well. Please wait a moment. Aid begins cooking with precise and purposeful movements.
Wow. I've never sat in my own kitchen and watched someone cook before. Front row seats to the show. How exciting!
Seeing someone else cook for you naturally uplifts your spirit. No. It doesn't. Because you know what that reminds me of? The stuffed chicken incident. That does not naturally lift up my spirits. No, the stuffed chicken incident. I can't, guys. I can't. That's that does not naturally into my spirits. That made me question everything in my life. Oh my god.
True.
What do you mean? It's chicken breast time with carrots and peppers, bro. Soon after. Your omurice is ready. I'm not sure if you remember, but you need to I don't want to say this shit. You need to say the spell that makes it delicious.
I remember. You make a heart with your hands like this, and ooey gooey goodness, make this omurice delicious.
Perfect. Now then, go ahead and dig in.
All right.
Nom 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 nom.
Gremlin noises.
Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom.
Oh, does she not like it? Oh. Peak already ASMR. Don't fucking gaslight me.
Servant, are you ready?
Oh man, I need to find the VOD of when we talked about the stuffed chicken incident. Honestly, I don't even remember what stream it was that we talked about. Oh, you know what? I lied. I do remember what stream it was. I just haven't posted it.
Let me take a break.
It wasn't it the stream that we had the it was the 8-hour yap session.
Let's head to the hot spring.
No. It was the one where we started. Was it Trina's VOD? I thought it was the 8-hour yap session. The one where we started off with Woowa and then like it ended up just becoming us like talking for like 8 hours. Wasn't it Limbus? Was it Limbus? 8-hour yap session sounds like I need to post that VOD, to be honest. I think people would actually enjoy listening to that one because there's a lot of like IRL arty lore that I think people would enjoy. I think Hell's Chicken. Was it Hell's Chicken? I gotta look. 8-hour yap session. So any of your VODs? That's true. This one was specifically just straight yapping though. There was like no gameplay. Like we just sat with the screen open and we had Trina in the background and that was it. And we just talked while everyone just stared at Trina. I think, yeah. We didn't even do anything.
Oh my goodness. It's sublime. It's better than I ever expected. The texture is out of this world and it's been seasoned to perfection.
That's all thanks to the spell you cast.
It really does feel like I'm under a spell. My heart feels like it's overflowing, and I have this goofy grin on my face. So this is how happiness tastes. Your cooking really does bring out the happiness in people, Aid.
That's right. I'm sure you're wondering how I do it.
Yes, I'm dying to know. I want nothing more than for Bready to feel happy when eating my cooking.
Well then, if you don't mind, why don't you make me a dish and pretend as if Bready is going to eat it?
Right now? Okay, I'll try.
Crust bustles about busily, laying out all the ingredients. Oh, her face was pretty serious. Master, do you have any idea why Crust is hesitating? It looks like she's prepared all the ingredients. It's probably because she doesn't know what exactly to make. Right now, Crust is more fixated on a specific taste rather than a specific dish. I see.
A bit of this and a bit of that. Try to touch it as little as possible. Grill it until it's right. Take all this out. Phew, I think it's ready. I still need to do a bit more research, but this is as good as I can do at the moment.
I see.
You probably got an inkling of this while watching me cook, but you might want to brace yourself while tasting this. Bready has a rather unusual taste, so I just used some unorthodox methods. I'm not sure what other people will think of it.
You're right. I don't need to try it to know that it will taste bad.
Huh?
Because you didn't make this dish for Bready. You made it for yourself. Oh.
Tia said something along the same lines. She mentioned how Bready looked unhappy. She questioned whether I was really making these dishes for Bready. I don't understand it. Why does everyone keep asking me that? I thought I knew what I was doing.
I think you've misunderstood the correlation between food and happiness.
I have?
Yes. It takes more than taste alone for someone to derive happiness from food. A handwritten, personalized invitation. A bright smile upon arriving at a place which is brimming with an ebullient atmosphere. A dish made by someone who is humming away happily while they cook. A dish lovingly plated. A multi-course meal thoughtfully presented in sequence. Stuffed chicken. All of these things can inspire happiness. How did you feel when you ate the dish I made for you?
It was delicious, and I felt happy.
Why were you happy?
Because it was so enjoyable to watch you cooking up close. It was nice casting the magic spell together. Being treated with such care made me feel good. And on top of that, the food was delicious.
Are you starting to get it now? I think my work here is done. I'll leave the rest to you, Master. Sure thing. Thanks for coming today, Aid. No, thank you for allowing me to have such a wonderful time. Aid leaves the kitchen. Crust carefully tastes the dish she made.
It's not delicious. Not even close. Is this what I've been trying to feed Bready this whole time?
Crust proceeds to stand frozen for a long time, staring at the food she made. Aww. Save that noise. Not don't save that shit. He lovingly shoved the carrots that already. No.
Just remain calm, like we always
Oh
do.
wait. Was during Hell's Kitchen? Did we wait?
I shall go again. It seems
The stuffed chicken talk was in the Limbus during the start of the cook-off. Ah, okay. Taking a break from NIKKE campaign, got to 34 and got destroyed. Oof. That's okay. It happens. ASMR. VTuber tries ASMR but busts out laughing instead. 4K 60 FPS. What? Yeah, we saw the stuffed chicken talk in Hell's Chicken. Yeah, 34 is rough. It was rough. I'm with everyone on that. Lick. It's not that bad. All the ingredients blend well together. I expected no less from you, Crust. Nom. The combination of the ingredients and the balance of flavors are perfect. You seemed more excited while making it as well. It was adorable.
What about the flavor? How does it taste?
It's the same as what I usually eat. It's delicious.
Bready would always smile when she ate my food. And that would make me smile too. I would smile while I was cooking because I liked that she got so much enjoyment out of eating my food. And now I'm not sure. What were the feelings coursing through me during my research? I think I was impatient. I felt a little frustrated that she wasn't feeling happy while eating my food. I'm sure she felt all those negative, doubting emotions running through my mind as I was cooking. Bready isn't happy. Oh, I see. It's no wonder. She wasn't happy all this time. It's because I wasn't happy.
Crust, are you okay?
I realize it now, Mr. Gourmand. I was being selfish. Once I saw the expression Bready made after tasting you, I wanted to see her feel the same thing when eating my food. That look I saw on her face was one of true joy. In that moment, I forgot everything. All the moments in the past when she smiled and been perfectly happy eating my food. She always smiled. I forgot all of it like a complete fool. Every time the bell rang, Bready must have come walking in filled with anticipation as to what I would serve her. But I kept giving her bizarre experimental dishes instead. What should I do? Bready must be so disappointed in me.
You can cook for her again.
You think I can?
Of course you can. You can make the dish you usually made before. The ones that make Bready happy.
Would that be enough?
Of course. You've also learned a lot from Tia and Aid.
You're right. They taught me that when emotions are one-sided, even something like kindness can feel like malice. And I've learned how to make someone feel happy while eating. Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm going to write an invitation for Bready. Come to think of it, I've never officially invited Bready here before. Of course, it's because I never really needed to. But Aid said that from the moment she received the invitation, she felt a sense of excitement, of joy. So when Bready arrives with her invitation in hand, I'll serve her a dish that will make her feel absolutely blissful. And I'll tell her everything. Why I made all those weird dishes. Everything.
Crust's eyes begin to sparkle.
I should prepare right away. Will you help me, Mr. Gourmand?
Of course.
Thank you.
She's so cute. She's so precious. Lick. 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 I just want to eat something delicious. When will this research end? What's this? An invitation from Crust? You are cordially words. You are cordially invited to the cooking oil kitchen, where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food. I will prepare a wonderful meal which is guaranteed to make you happy, so be sure to arrive with an empty stomach. Your humble host, Crust. Looks like she concluded her research.
That's a relief.
Do do do. Do 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 do.
You must be honored to be fighting beside me. It seems this battle shall drag on.
Where's my invitation? I don't know. Maybe you don't get one. I'm sorry. I didn't get one either, so I don't think any of us got one.
Had I donned my usual garb, I would have been swifter.
Only for Bready.
Come in. Welcome, Bready.
This place where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food.
The cooking oil kitchen.
What is all this?
Always eating in the same place can start to feel a bit dull, so I decided a little bit of decoration. This place feels totally different, doesn't it?
We spent all night putting up stickers and lights to liven up the kitchen. And you're pulling out my chair for me?
Naturally. You're our special guest after all.
Very well. Thank you.
Ta-da! I prepared this grapefruit soda as an aperitif.
Oh, grapefruit soda sounds good.
It will help stimulate your appetite.
Thank you. Bready gives a small nod.
I spent a long time contemplating what kind of meal to cook. Eventually, I decided that instead of a multi-course meal, I'd go for a single dish menu.
Yumiki, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in.
Therefore, the main dish I prepared for you tonight is...
tenderloin steak. Ooh. I know I ate before stream, but I fucking kind of want some steak. Crust brings out the raw ingredients and shows them to Bready. This
is the prime center cut of the tenderloin called the Chateaubriand.
Very fancy. Center cut too?
I picked a good one, don't you think?
Yes, based on the color, I get the sense that it's high quality.
With this, I'll prepare a delicious meal for you. How would you like it cooked?
Medium rare. That's my girl. Medium rare. That's my girl. There you go, Bready.
Very well.
That the only correct choice? I know. I'm sorry for anyone that eats freaking well done steak. Just don't ruin steak. Just don't eat the steak at that point. Just don't order steak. Crust carefully sears the meat as beads of sweat roll down her forehead. She swiftly prepares the sauce and fries the potatoes.
Let's grill up the meat, lock in the juices, intensify the aroma. Let's see. Ooey gooey goodness, make the steak delicious!
I shank people that want well done steaks. No, well done and with ketchup on the ketchup on the side. It's freaking. That's how like my mom eats her steaks. It's freaking diabolical.
1 tenderloin steak. Bon appetit!
You seem nervous.
Huh? Is it that obvious?
Very. Why don't you have a seat as well, Crust?
Huh? You want me to sit down too?
But being at the same eye level as me will make you less nervous.
Really? Then maybe I will sit down.
Before I eat, I have a question.
What is it?
Is this meal part of your final presentation?
Huh? Ah!
What if someone asks for a well done, then we ask them politely but firmly to leave? Get out! Get out! I prefer dry well done with ketchup. You like medium? Medium's not bad. I say medium, medium rare. Anything over medium is like, Why do they call that steak well done anyway? It's somehow not very rare and it certainly isn't well done. I demand well done and medium rare swap names. Don't even call it well done, just call it shoe leather at that point.
I'm not quite sure what you're saying. Do you mean that I was able to finish my research and that this is my culmination of my findings?
Exactly. At least that's what I figured. You were making such a grand show of all this.
But that's not it. My plan was to wait until you were finished eating and then tell you everything about what's been going on. I'll tell you, but you're not allowed to laugh at me or get upset.
Alright, deal.
I gave up on the research. The whole venture was something I started out of my own stubbornness and greed.
What? What in the world was this research about for you to say something like that?
This is so embarrassing. I was jealous of the expression you made after tasting Mr. Gourmand. And I wanted to make food that would make you just as happy. That's what the research was for.
I see. So that's why you kept cooking all those esoteric dishes.
Yeah. I'm sorry for making you eat all those weird dishes.
No, it's okay. Thank you for finally telling me. I've been wondering. Now I'll try the steak.
Alright.
Sniffa! Sniffa! Hi, Donut! How you doing? You like a bit of blood on my steak? No, that's why I like that medium rare. I like it when it bleeds a little bit too. Add some salt to it, that's all you need. That's good. The blue rare, I don't know about that though. That's pretty much raw. I will say my great-grandmother, may she rest in peace, she damn near ate freaking blue rare. I'm not even joking. Like, she actually ate blue rare. And she had been eating it, like, pretty much all her life. And she lived to be over 103. So maybe she's onto something. I don't know. Maybe she found something about eating freaking blue rare, though. I don't know. I don't think I could ever. Well, nah, I don't know. I wouldn't say never, but I don't know if I could eat that religiously every time I had a steak, though. That RDVA arc win? The hell? No way. I'd definitely not go be a VA. I don't have the capacity to do VA stuff. Unless I have a voice changer like I did for Mecha Shifty. Is there a difference that eating sushi is probably good for you? I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. Just walk it by the grill. Just eat the cow while I grin. Just take a bite out of the cow. She'd be too busy laughing to be a VA. No, I'd be fucking laughing all the time, for sure. For sure. Okay. The rich aroma of the meat blends with the tangy notes of the sauce. The amount of juice that seeps out when I slice it is perfect, as is the tenderness of the steak itself. This is an exceptionally cooked medium rare. Now for the taste.
But wait! Let me feed it to you.
Why would you want to feed it to me?
The way you described the aromas of the dish in great detail one by one, I'm familiar with that way of speaking. It's how you go about your evaluations when we're doing cooking research together. I can only assume that you're gonna give me an evaluation right now. I may have put a halt to my research, but I still want you to enjoy the food that I made and be happy. So, this is my way of scoring some brownie points.
Crust picks up the neatly sliced portion of steak with a fork and holds it out to Bready. Shake, 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 shake. I asked you to sit in front of me to ease your nerves, but apparently all I did was make you more nervous.
I guess it can't be helped. Being judged always makes me nervous.
Well, I'll dig in.
Num 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 num.
Gulp.
How is it?
I was going to try and hide it for a while, but I can't help it. It's as I expected. The taste of your cooking hasn't changed. It's delicious, adorable, and makes me happy. I missed it. That's why I was eager for you to be done with this silly research business. Now that I know you were doing that for me.
Delicious?
Oh no, she's crying! Oh no, I'm not gonna cry!
Adorable? Did you say you're happy?
I am. Fuck, I'm actually tearing up. I'm always happy whenever I get to eat your food. No, I don't like it. I don't want to look at her crying. The fact that you cooked with so much joy always piqued my curiosity. But today, you planned out this entire meal for me, invitation and all. That makes me even more happy.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry for making you eat all that terrible food. For making you feel so unhappy. For being so greedy. You've always had such a happy expression on your face, and I had no idea. And I did all of these ridiculous things. You must have been so disappointed in me.
How could I be disappointed in someone who just wanted to make me happy? But next time you start feeling this way, please let me know. Don't launch off into your own research. We can work our way through it together.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget, your research was a success.
It was?
Yes, you cooked a dish that made me happy. If I were to grade this dish, I'd give it a perfect score. You worked hard, Crust.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Why are you laughing suddenly?
I'm just so happy. I can't stop laughing.
Good. Thanks for letting me taste something made from the heart. The flavor of this one is one I won't ever forget. Aww. Now, am I allowed back in the kitchen?
Yes, now that the research is over.
I am curious though, how exactly did you conduct your research?
I thought that if I used Mr. Gourmand, maybe I could make food that tasted like him. He rubbed his hands on the food, and I even had him put some his hair.
That's not a bad approach, actually.
I thought so.
Wait, what the? Instead of hair, how about collecting some saliva? Saliva or sweat? What the fuck, bro? Yo, she wants to freaking Commander bathwater for sure. She is what?
Darn, I didn't think that far.
Crust and Bready quietly stare at me. No. It seems like the cooking research will continue for a while yet, although no one knows whether it will succeed. That process itself will become a vital factor towards determining the flavors they create. After all, the two most indispensable culinary ingredients are sincerity and happiness. Although, I might not have such a fun time, personally. No, 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 no. Wait. Wait. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of hard mode real quick. I'll let ads run during hard mode, because you guys aren't gonna be missing anything, but... No, we're not getting the Commander Sauce! No Commander Sauce! Freaking dirty birds. Dirty bird. Dirty bird! If we have more of their event, the Commander are gonna get cut up to pieces. No, at this rate, I think we are just gonna be cut up into a stew. We are the lamb sauce. Gotta run that bomb house. I don't know if it's supposed to be a... I'm in danger? No, it 100% is.
I'm in danger.
Nah, they gonna milk the Commander dry? Fucking hell. We are the sauce. It's a crazy fucking line. Now you do that, I think it was completely missed opportunity that Crust wasn't like Gordon Ramsay. Wholesome and nice to everyone until he gets in the kitchen with other cooks. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if later on down the line, now that she's been introduced, that we get an event, especially with the other maids, where it is like that. I wouldn't be surprised that she goes through her Gordon Ramsay arc. I think this was a good, like, introduction to her, and her event and her relationship with Bready. But yeah, I would not be surprised at all if we do get Gordon Ramsay freaking Crust, in a future event. Like, I actually am willing to bet money on it. Are you listening, John Shift Up? John Shift Up. I'm willing to bet money on it. So that means you gotta make it now so I don't lose to chat. The octopus is so raw, it's chasing Naga. At least they didn't tell Jackal that the Commander is tasty.
Let's go have some dessert now.
True, she'd be eating that shit too. I want another summer minigame like Barbecue Master. Ew! Barbecue Master is literally one of the worst minigames. To me. I would say to me it is. Because I am so bad at it. I am so bad at that game. Thank you, I hated that game. You're canceled? Nah, fucking cancel me. I don't care. Cancel me over the barbecue event. I don't care. That game was so bad. Now, I have heard that it's better on mobile than it is on PC. And I haven't tried it on mobile yet. Because I think it would be better to tap instead of having to, like, drag and click buttons and stuff. But, you gotta lock it in, it's a skill issue. Oh no, I 100% think it is a skill issue. But I have also heard that it is easier on mobile. It's a lot easier on mobile, yeah. So I need to try that though. I should go into the little arcade and give it a shot on my mobile. But yeah, trying to do it on PC, I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, what am I'm panicking, man. The last time we tried it, I think I got like a straight F. Like I didn't even get a good score on it. Then on PC, it was fun. You just gotta really get into it. Barbecue Master was decent fun, but I played it on mobile. Okay. Daily reminder, already failed the visual novel minigame where you riz everyone at a hot spring. That's true. I did fail the Neverland event, which I guess no one knew was a thing that you could do. Nobody knew that you could fail that freaking event. Until I came along and proved that I have no riz. The chicken's bird so black, I was afraid it's gonna replace her. Yeah, and Artie never completed Neverland. Nope. I did it. I failed a dating sim. Twice. I did.
Had I donned my usual garb, I would have been swifter.
Artie's bring is truly original content. That's the same thing with Limbus Company. I think everyone was saying that, like, nobody dies to the Doomsday Calendar, and I died to the Doomsday Calendar. All because of an RNG roll. Or I guess RNG coin flips. So I don't know what it is about me and being able to just do the impossible. Like the odds of me losing those coin flips was like damn near impossible, but it happened. Same thing with like losing to the Neverland freaking rizzing minigame thing. Didn't know I could do it. No one knew that you could do it until I was like, oh, here we go.
I want to see a chameleon for myself.
That was a luck issue, not a skill issue. I guess so. But my luck is that bad though. That like, that's 2 games now where I've lost out to things that I didn't know that you could lose to. I didn't even die to Doomsday Calendar. It was like, how do you lose to this shit? I don't know. That's why Radia went on her freaking she's in timeout arc, because she freaking made me lose to the Doomsday Calendar.
Are you satisfied with my service?
Satisfied with my service? Aid.
Let's start cleaning, shall we?
Man, what time is it? Almost 10 o'clock. Man, and we still gotta do Mudfish? Fuck.
I'll check it out and be right back.
Now we gotta do Mudfish because I don't want to go into the live stream not having done this event, because I guarantee you they might be talking about or hinting some stuff. So I definitely want to do this before Saturday morning. Because tomorrow is Marvel Rivals Day. We gotta get our freaking getting chokeslammed by Emma Frost in, so. Why is recipe being held? Why is recipe a auto-modded word? What is that? What is going on, Twitch? Mudfish sounds cool, but how about another tangent? That Mother Soup is so terrible. It will 100%. Yeah, so, oh, that's another thing too, that I need to make an announcement in the Discord. When the live stream, and I'm just gonna say it here now, and I will reiterate it many, many times ad nauseum, but when the live stream comes out, anything mentioned, and I don't even care if it's being posted on the official NIKKE account, anything that is being talked about for the live stream is not gonna go into Gen Chat. Anything involved with the live stream is going into the spoiler channel. So if it's something that you're like, I need to put a spoiler tag on and try to talk about it in Gen Chat, it's gonna get deleted. Anything and everything involved with the live stream into the spoiler channel. Because not everyone is gonna be able to watch it right away. And us being able to watch it live when it first comes out is like an advantage for us, but a disadvantage for everybody else. So I know that there were discussions about it in the Discord about what could get posted. Right now the teasers are fine. Because that's from the official NIKKE account, and they're just teasers at the moment, with no real context, just speculations from, you know, the community. But to be fair, to keep it fair to everybody else, live stream related will go in the spoiler channel, at least for the weekend, right? So probably next week we could probably start talking about live stream events or whatever in the Gen Chat. But for the weekend, for the most part, everything's gonna have to go in spoilers. And it's gonna be even worse for Anniversary, right? Because not everyone is gonna be at the same parts for Anniversary. So a lot of that stuff is also gonna have to go straight into spoilers too. So I'll make an announcement about it in the Discord. Just to kind of a reminder for people. But if you see things getting deleted, or if you see posts that you've made that are getting deleted, just understand that it's probably myself or a mod that is going through and deleting it, just so that the community can just kind of stay in their little bubble and everyone is not, you know, getting spoiled or whatever. So we will put that out probably either tomorrow or beginning of Saturday. So what about pictures from Mudfish? Probably not, because again, not everyone has done it. Like for me, I haven't done it yet, right? Like it's been what, a week now that it's been out and I haven't done it. And I'm sure there are a lot of other people that haven't either. So if there are certain like images or stuff from like events that are new, that are fairly new, just to be safe, just put it in spoilers, just to be safe. Because we don't want people coming in and then being like, what is this? And they'd have no idea what it is, but sure thing, Meemaw. The fuck? Freaking shaking my cane at you. Not the live stream, but yes, being at 7:50 p.m. for me. Yeah, we're gonna be watching that together. Yeah, we like message each other. You're like, hey, do you want to have another watch along like last time? We're like, fuck yes, we can be tired together. Rip, someday we will get out of context someday. Someday. But it's just, I know that a lot of people try to stay away from spoilers on social media. And then also like in the Discord, like we have those channels so that people can kind of stay out of it if they need to. So just to be on the safe side, all of the spoilery things or anything that is new, just put in that channel. And Gen Chat will kind of just leave for just general chat, right? For just talking about maybe like our NIKKE builds, or we're doing, you know, whatever. Nothing that's related to new events. But I'll have to emphasize that and make sure that people understand the difference type of thing. But first NIKKE, then Woowa, rip my sleep. I know Woowa's like during, I think it's like during. They're like an hour after or 30 minutes after the NIKKE one starts. But grade so soon in summer? I hope so. I need my freaking wife to get, oh my god, I would love to see her freaking more abs and thighs. Oh hell yeah. Alright. Fucking choking on my own spit. The fuck?
Hello, students. I'm Crust from the Cooking Oil Squad, and I'll be your instructor for today. It's been a long time since I saw you last. Hello, Miss Crust. And this is Bready. She'll be the one tasting your dishes. Hello, I'm Bready, and I'm also part of the cooking oil. Hello, Miss Bready! Today, we'll learn how to make delicious meals using ostensibly flavorless combat rations. Ew. I already know what you're thinking. Why bother learning a recipe when we can just eat the rations as is? And the answer is, wouldn't it be better if they tasted good?
Yes. Wouldn't it be better if they tasted good? Fuck. That's a good point. If you were deployed on the surface for a month and had to eat those rations the entire time, I'd go out of my mind. Wow, like how I did when I was in the box for a fucking month. Jesus Christ.
Me too. Then, can you make a parfait with combat rations?
You dork, of course that's not possible. I'm not a big fan of combat rations either. None of them are sweet in the slightest. I don't think they're that bad, but if there's a way to make them tastier, I shouldn't really complain.
Let me show you an example first. Just do exactly as I do.
Miss Crust.
I'm done. I knew you'd be quick, Naru.
May I taste it?
Of course, enjoy.
Let's see what we have here. Ray, did you try this after you finished making it?
No.
Be sure to do that next time. Naruto also kept adding random seasonings and ingredients, so maybe it would be best to redistribute the roles.
Oh my goodness, really?
Guilty. Still, you worked hard. Tasting this was a very pleasant experience, thank you.
Thank you.
Done. I made mine into something sweet again. You're unstoppable. Then again, it's only a small portion of the grade. As long as you get an average grade, it should be fine. Yeah. May I taste it? Oh, hi, Bready. Go ahead. It should be pretty sweet. Very well. It's abundantly clear what kind of flavors you enjoy, Tia. And you were quite happy as you made this. Especially when you sprinkled the sugar on top. I certainly was. Just imagining the taste was enough to make me giddy. I'm going to eat it later, along with the dessert I bought from the cafe. That sounds nice. This was a very pleasant dish that made me happy. Thank you. Thank you.
What's your impression overall, Bready?
Even students who are not professionals in the kitchen are able to cook with different emotions. All of those emotions create distinct new stories and tastes. It's good.
I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it. You haven't forgotten where we're going after this, did you?
I remember. Oh. The cafe! Welcome, ladies. I'll prepare the usual for you.
Thank you, Aid.
Even I never fully realized the extent to which happiness can exist. I can assume so many different forms. So much so that now tasting food isn't simply a boring routine for me anymore. I have to thank you for that, Crust.
Huh? What are you thanking me for?
I only came to this realization thanks to the research that you did. Only then was I able to realize what cooking from the heart feels like.
You're gonna make me blush. If I had known happiness could assume so many different forms, I would have gone out to eat with you more often.
We can do that from here on out.
Yeah, let's do that.
Here's the omurice you ordered. Ooey gooey goodness. Make this omurice delicious. You're a natural at this point, Miss Bready.
That's because I realize now that this spell is also an integral ingredient in the recipe. Happiness. Well then, let's dig in. Let's. Hum nom 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 nom.
She said the thing! I said the thing!
Teacher, let's go have some
Teacher! Gimme.
Oh, that background.
So cute.
Get up. Okay, there we go. I'll do challenge later. I think this is a nice workaround. Instead of a two-parter event, we have two events that might as well be one after another. That's true. That's true. This is a nice, wholesome, feels-good event, which means 2.5 is going to be brutal. Can't wait! I can't wait. Alright, let me do this real quick. Alright, well that concludes doing our true flavor. That only took 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours later, the so-called short event. Short event, my ass. Well, we did have a lot of tangents, so, you know, that's... I always have to think that if someone says that something is gonna be short, we gotta tack on like 2 extra hours to it. So I think this is about right. I think it's about right. Yep.